Yo, what is going on, fellas? So, Monday morning slaying. Pretty awesome, all right? You guys got to check this out. So, I've been looking for a cruel ogre maul of evisceration, right? I told the story about how I found a cruel bullrog blade of evisceration back in the day. So, kind of nostalgically, and because everything ogre is hilarious. Look at what I just seen. I don't know why I decided to look through far right here at random weapons. She's literally just selling, unfortunately, the lower version, cruel maul of evisceration. How nasty would that be on an ogre maul? Too bad you can't upgrade magic stuff in D2, huh? But welcome everybody, Saffron, Kermit, Brad, Seeley, Bob, and Robin. Shout out everybody who jumped in here right away off the first bat, because y'all are the legends that got the notifications turned on. Ooh. Let's go with some normal music today, I'm feeling. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's got the new than 24 months. Thank you so much, Biv, for 2 years of Slayership. Ooh. You're jumping it. You're going feet first into the terrible twos of Slayership. Ooh, appreciate you. You. AI voice. Oh, Kermit, 18 months of not Slayership. No. Legendary Slayership. Ooh. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel for a long time. Absolute legends. And seriously, honestly, just thank you guys so much for continuing to support the channel and hanging out and making this a good time for me and really everybody. Appreciate you guys. Smolps, welcome in to Skunk Ape and Zarok? X-A-Rock? Not sure which one. Hello, welcome in. What am I doing here? Arcane Sanctuary. Could kinda. Nope, sounds like a lot of work. More Stony Tombs I'm feeling. More Stony Tombs. Stony Tombs, the Ancient Tunnel. Whatever I'm feeling. We'll get them rocking and rolling today. So I wasn't sure. I was kind of thinking today I may switch up the build maybe partway through the day. Not really sure. Undecided. I was thinking about switching to Frost Nova. I did Frost Nova one time in the past, or maybe twice even. But I haven't done it in a little bit here, and I was just thinking about it. Just how easy things with Nova are. You just don't have to aim, So easy. Not the most powerful build in the game once again, so I feel like it's a kind of a cool switch up to where it makes it even easier. What's up? What's all the chirp stuff for? I don't know. I missed the reference. You guys got new inside jokes that nobody filled me in on? Which Sorc do you run with? It's not Chris. Right now I'm using Ice Blast Sorceress, so it's a strictly mainline Ice Blast. This is an intentional off-meta build type of situation. Like number Gold Magic Fighter, yo! Always good for hopping and hitting the like button, and you're gonna chill out for a while with me. Yeah, it's a little bit earlier, so maybe it's a little bit before you're going to bed usually. But yeah, welcome in Gold Magic 5. Currently doing LK run, says Brad Seeley. Just tried telekinesis, so much better, but hard on Xbox. Oh yeah, if you're on console or something, I could see that. I didn't see what that was. Ah. Yeah, console, there's definitely, obviously consoles are cheaper than, generally anyways, computers. For the amount of power you get out of them, and obviously people have consoles already, so it's good, but definitely there could be some downsides, like you're saying there, for playing D2R specifically. Games that are specifically made for PC, but has quickened up your runs with the telekinesis. Good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You changed your name to Cricket Tequila, right? And then you changed it back to Biv. Kept the picture. It works out now. It's all coming together. Which Necro build is best for doing everything solo and as fast as hell? It depends if you're talking like average gear, or if you're talking about something that's super fast. The craziest, like best possible gear end game Poison Nova Sorceress is probably the fastest. But anything like if you don't have a D-web and like the best possible gear, they're all pretty similar in speed, to be honest. It's gonna depend on a play style preference. I'm a big fan of summoning just because it's so easy, but we're going with it today. A lot of times I skip this song because it's kind of goofy, but I like it anyways. Average gear for beginners. So I would go with summoning, but just so you know, when I say like that, I kind of refer to that like a starter build as the build you would play after you beat the game and you first start like actively farming instead of just trying to play through the game. I usually play through the game as a Bone Spear Necro, just so you can kind of target your damage better as you're playing through. And I kind of skip a lot of stuff, to be honest, when you're playing through the game. So that's why I want my damage to be targeted at what I'm actually trying to kill at that time. And then right after you start farming, summoning I like the best, just because the summons, you just put a bunch of points into the summons and they just kind of eat damage, you know? So a lot of the damage from a summon necro is just based upon the skill points you put in, so it's less gear dependent. You still run with your throw barb? I mean, not today or yesterday I didn't. It depends, you know. I'm the kind of person that likes kind of switching my builds around. I don't like being stuck into playing one character for like, you know, a year and a half. So I mean, I'll play throw barb again in the future, I promise you. Whether it'll be a week from now or whether it'll be a year from now, I'm not sure. The thing with throw barb too, playing throw barb online, in my opinion anyways, just wasn't, it kind of defeats the purpose of playing online, because it's not like super fun to like play in a group with, in my opinion, because it's just like slower. I could have gotten the best possible gear in the game to make it a little bit faster, but still, like, compared to playing a Nova Sorceress or, you know, in game with you know, a lot of the other builds, it just doesn't feel as good, in my opinion. Saffron over on YouTube here says Poison Nova his go-to for the fastest. Yeah, I think with the best possible gear, I agree with that. I've actually done budget Poison Novas and for build drop high videos, I should say, and yeah, it can work in certain areas, but not on the highest, most difficultness. I think I did it for Eldritch and Shank runs, like 1,000 Eldritch and Shank runs or something like that. Printer stream? Not yet. Not yet. Oh, what? Guys, 2 Ogre items out of the same chest. Dreams do come true, fellas. Dreams do come true. Ooh, telekinesis charges. My god. Yes. Yep. Okay. Sure. Alright. Good news, fellas. Hamburgers are back on the menu. I was chatting up with Gelback about what's going on for dinner tonight. If you guys are wondering what was going on, why is Phil talking to just nothing over there, huh? Viv says, actually working today. Oh man, you gotta cut that out. Works for chumps. I'm just joking. Looking at your YouTube. Sweet Phil, do you maybe plan to put some playthrough guides for particular builds? Playthrough guides for particular builds. I've never done like, here's a video of the entire playthrough and here's everything you need to do. I've done kind of varieties of those type of builds, Zero Ange, or of those type of videos where it'll be like, here's the skills you want to use like on a playthrough. I mean, I did one where it was like the best playthrough skills and when you want to swap, and I've done other ones that are just like tips and tricks along the playthrough, but I've never done like, here's a sorceress, you know, put your point at level 1, put your point into here, level 2, put your point into this. level 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, put your point into this thing, then move on to here, and when you get to here, move on to that. You know, like, I've never done them that step by step, you know, but I've done more of like tip, 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 tip kind of thing. Jacobs, it just woke up. Perfect timing. Ooh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Welcome in. Morning Trash. Welcome into you as well. Burgers. Doing like a good burger, right? Or even a bad burger, really. I'm not really expert chef kind of guy, so mine probably aren't that great, but they're still good. Burgers, pizza, tacos. It's like even if they ain't great, they're still pretty good. Tough to mess up. How many useless ogre items have I identified? Oh boy. I don't know, I don't have a useless ogre tracker. I can tell you this much though, I bet you I've identified more small chimes that were useless than ogre items that were useless in my life. Promise you. Where are these champions at, bro? They're hiding on me. Was there any champions in the whole map? Like, what even happened here? I guess they were all over here. And I should have just... So that's what I kind of need to do. Like, sometimes, especially if you get on single player offline, you have the same maps. I think in the ancient tunnels, it's 6 to 8 champions, right? So if you came over here and boom, boom, 1, 2, 3 or something, you come over here, hit 4, you come up like... Maybe it's 4 to 6, because, yeah, there's no champions anywhere. Very strange. But you can kind of keep track of it. A lot of times I would do this, I used to do it in the pits, where you, in the first, like, 10% of the pits, there would be, like, 5 champions. So that means, at total, there could be 3 more in the entire rest of the map. Until you got to the lower level. Sometimes I would just, like, zip straight to go down to the lower level and not even look for any other ones unless I happen to come across them. Because you could literally waste, like, another minute going around killing non-champions, so... Every once in a while. Just like watching leveling in game. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that's definitely out of the question, or that could be something. Maybe I could do a kind of a live stream, like a live stream for something like that, maybe too. Practice playthroughs and stuff. Because I know definitely when I one quick second, because I got to shout out H4 Niba. I don't know if that's the way that's supposed to be pronounced, but maybe Hanibo and the 4 is like the A or something. But thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. You Slayer. Ooh, appreciate you. Support the channel. Morning, guys. What's going on, Michael? Are there any other burgers? I have a grill for mine. What do you, maybe I missed something here, but yeah, I'll probably grill them. Sometimes I do them in the pan in the, like if it's real cold outside and I really don't feel like going out. But usually I always grill burgers. Smash burgers are king, says Brian. I never do those, but I've been, you know, I kind of think about trying them, but I feel like those are easier to like cook too, and then you don't have to worry about like how doneness it is really, because you just like it cooks super fast and like instantly cooks all the way through, kind of sort of. So kind of sort of. But I've been wanting to try those. You know, our boy Guga swears by them, so. Oops, okay, don't put it away. Guga. Andrew says 2 bars to 99. Good luck. Hopefully that goes quick for you. You had a dream you were grinding XP and then you kept dying. Oh boy. Just a nightmare though. Gecko says, sweet Phil stream just before you wake, or just after you wake up. Yeah, I decided to get on a little bit earlier today. You know, I switch it up a little bit on the start times to make sure that, you know, sometimes they're better for this person, sometimes they're better for that person. I like to hang out and hear from and say hi to all the different Slayers. Blue cheese, says Andrew. So you add blue cheese right into it, huh? Interesting. I don't think I'd go over too well in my house. Wife's not too keen on blue cheese. Oh, you in a cold, you chump. Yeah, Michael says the flat top Blackstone way to go for them smash burgers. Yeah, those things seem pretty cool. I just never really. What I would probably do is just get one of those. I don't know what you'd even call it. You can buy like flat top putter on. What are they even called? I don't know. Where you set it on. You just set it on top of your grill. You know what I mean? You just turn your grill on and set the thing on top of the grates. I'd probably, if I did get something, I'd get something like that because they're pretty cheap too. Those. Oh wait. Yeah, okay. Got confused there. Instead of buying a whole, like, I don't know how much those things are, 250, 300, maybe even more for those Blackstones. I don't. My brother's got. I think he has a couple of them, but yeah, I'm not too big on spending that much money for those kind of things. Any sweet finds this morning? Nope, not yet, not in the first 10 minutes here, but in no time. Alan says this is the best game in the world. Totally magodely. See, Kermit said that the nightmare he was having a completely normal night till the nightmare started. That's unfortunate, my dude. Unfortunate. Brad's getting nothing from lower Kuros, huh? Switching to Chaos. Yeah, Chaos is definitely good too. You could try switching up your map seed on lower Kuros. Even if you have a good map. I've had before where I cannot confirm for sure, but I feel that I had a rough map seed for whatever I was running, even though the map was really good and efficient. Did 1,000 runs, didn't find anything. I think I started another whole set of runs anyways too, and I started doing another 1,000. I reset the map and I instantly started finding stuff. So it took like 20 minutes to find another sick map. And ooh, well, the monster's in here. Read it again, put in my Diablo brain. That's hard to say when I'm reading too fast. Yeah, maybe did I misread something there? Oh. I think somebody else's comment twisted in my brain and then with your comment, and I got confused at who said what. I don't know if you see me do that. Sometimes I'll read it and I'll do that thing that dogs do when they look at stuff. I'm like if you turn your head a little bit, it'll look different. My bad. Yo, what's going on, Marty? Hope all is well. Same here. Hopefully you're doing great. Monday after a little holiday here in the United States anyways, or for after Easter. Was a little rough getting up this morning, I'm gonna be honest, but Tim found something he never did before, Shadow Killer. It's not, Shadow Killer isn't super rare. It's a little rare. It's also never used, and nobody likes it. So, yeah, unfortunately. I don't think I've ever heard of a use for anybody using Shadow Killer, but also I am very far from a assassin expert, so. Why not just use Frozen Orb? Well, I could just say, why not just use Hammerden, Dimitri, or why not just play Blizzard Sorceress? Why not just use Nova? Why not just use, you know... You could say that about anything. So that's pretty much the reason why. Is that the Ethereal Cestus, says Andrew? Yeah, that is... I don't remember the base, but yeah, it is the one that's always ethereal that he was talking about. Eugene, welcome in. Kermit, you say you're making a joke. Yeah, didn't see the didn't get the context, I suppose. Hard to tell without like inflection if somebody's making a joke or if they're saying something serious. I just have to infer it from how ridiculous what they're saying is or not. Tim says, play what's fun. There you go. That's exactly why, right? Trying something different. Barb is Whirlwind, and it's not the best, but it's fun to spin. Yeah, Whirlwind's definitely... Barbs are strange. Great for magic finding with that item find skill, but yeah. They usually don't have the best damage output. Oop, had the wrong weapon out. I didn't notice everything was killing fast enough, but yeah. Why not naked farm hardcore Neolithak? That's too easy for Phil. Come on. I'm a pro Diablo 2 player, remember? Whirlwind Assassin, says TW wants to do. Yeah, I've seen it once or twice or whatever, and I hear people talk about it, but to be honest, I don't see it used hardly ever. Maybe that could be something I could try in the future too, huh? Put that on the list. Actually, let me put it on the list. Something I want to look into in the future. That whole Whirlwind Assassin thing with that. I forget what rune word it is. I know you guys probably know it. Y'all are smarter than me. I know that. I'm putting it on the list. Nope, not that list. This list. Whirlwind Assassin. Can you spell it right? Phil. Done. Vendor only item run. I mean, that's like every playthrough for me, pretty much. But no, I don't do a ton of like, I'm not really a speedrunner, and I'm not like, haven't done a ton of the playthrough type stuff. That honestly, like, not that I'm going to be some expert speedrunner, but maybe for like the funsies once in a while, I'll try to, I do want to get better at map reading and stuff. There's some basic map read stuff that I can never seem to remember. I haven't taken the time to, I should say, which I easily could. Like where the tombs are in Act 2. They're all in the same spot all the time, and I just never learned it. I don't know. Never learned it. Smooth Riker, yo 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 yo. Beat up. Thank you for Twitch Prime sub. 2 months. You Slayer. As I always say, nothing I love more than when someone gives me some of Jeff Bezos' money. Whoa. My Battlelord up there too. Something over here was not... Okay, just forget that guy. That was crazy. Usually I just tell you snap everything and I'm fine, and every once in a while, you know, those champions will get you. Chaos rune word. Yeah, there you go. Speaking of chaos, whirlwind assassin. Just zone in there for a second. Sorry, I was silent for a minute there. I just wanted to zone in and just blast for a second there. Street Gato said he never could figure out the eyes telling where Neelathak was. Yeah, that was one I learned not too long ago. It was a couple years ago. And that wasn't even something that I like never took the time to learn and blah blah blah. I never had heard of it. But I in my fairness, I never used to run Neelathak ever, because back in the day it was like glitched, and it was like so much harder than, you know, those snakes or whatever. I feel like it was so much harder than just running the Countess, and like I never find anything from Neelathak, so I'd be like, so what if those keys from Neelathak are worth 3 times as much? Like you die 3 times as often, like you die all the time from those stupid glitched snakes, and you never find anything else from the Countess. You can get runes too, so, you know, forget it. But yeah. Got my first ever Pally torch with my Swiss Army Foden. Nice. Yeah, that Foden is pretty solid character. I like it. Multi-man just did a chaos run with my Blizzard Sorceress. Accidentally did it on Nightmare, but you found a 2/2 Tals and an Immortal King's Home. Nice. The accidental Nightmare drops. Love it. Ooh, oh, oh. Oh yeah, Kermit, I heard about that. How did I hear about that? Yeah, Kermit said he's accidentally farming Neelathak on normal, didn't realize it. I've done that like once or twice. I don't know with that, but I can remember being like, wait a second, and then I was like, oh yeah, not on hell difficulty. Happens to the best of us every once in a while, right? Yeah, Tim said he never farms Neelathak either. Never drops good stuff. Yeah, because he can drop like everything in the game, but yeah, his drop odds must just be Garbo, because it seems like he never drops anything. I think I can't swear by it, obviously. I don't remember things forever. I think he does have terrible drop odds for like everything in the whole game. Oh my gosh, it's real life. I'll wait for him. One more stab. There we go. Your home ain't working or something. Will you cure me already? Jeez. Wicked Ball. Yo! Welcome in. Karen said chat let you do it for an hour before they said anything. Yeah, that's always funny. Chat will correct you on the most basic, simplest things, like within 1 millisecond. But then when there's something that you want them to tell you, then yeah, they just don't say anything. Liz Biggie also welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. And Randy Shannon. Legends. Happy Easter? Or hopefully everybody had a good Easter. That's what I was trying to spit out. Feels madman rambling too fast here. Can't get the right words out. Tim said talking about running Neolithek. He has found some high runes down there though. I have, but when you think about the number of times I've ran Neolithek, I really haven't found hardly any. Like, I think I can remember an ohm offhand or something, and I can remember a couple like ums and stuff like that, but for the number of like key runs since they corrected the whole snake poison glitch thing that I've done is yeah, and considering there's so many monsters around, you know, like obviously running Mephisto or something, you don't expect to find high runes really, but you know, he's got the whole horde around him. Like I've probably found more doing Pindle than I have Neolithek. He's got a little pack around him too, so not unheard of. You shoot. Stony Tomb's my favorite Sis Caboose. Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially, I like it single player more than online. I hate trying to find it online, but it's pretty easy. Easy to blast, not all spread out. It's in the same pattern every time, pretty much. So, yeah. Meat Bicycle says the load times to go to Ubers is terrible. That bad, huh? I have heard some, I don't know about, you call it horror stories, but just that the load times are rough on some certain consoles, worse than others even, so unfortunate. Oop, thought he was dead. Was indeed not. Chat is broken. I don't know about that. Yeah, I dual stream YouTube and Twitch. I mean, it's pretty common nowadays for people to dual stream. Should be up here. You can kind of tell which ones are YouTube, which ones are Twitch, right? So I do read both of them or whatever, but yeah. Ray said he can watch some D2 between meetings. Nice. Welcome in. Make sure YouTube guys, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Forget that. Don't want to shout that out, right? Easily forgotten. Brad had to upgrade his Xbox Series X because I couldn't even get in the portal. You'd be dead. That rough, huh? Wow. Spanglish, yo, back at it, my man. Yeah. Fun sucks. We're all 30 plus. It's not that common. Glad we've heard of Twitch. Yeah, well, I guess I just meant for people who watch streams. Like pretty much every single streamer, unless I don't know about every single one. A ton of people started dual streaming recently. Woof. Now, when I was dual streaming like a year or two ago, it was uncommon, but because technically it was against Twitch's terms of service or whatever. It's funny when people would if everybody breaks the rules, a certain rule, then everybody else will break it. But if like a ton of people aren't breaking a particular rule, then people are like, oh, that's serious, we can't do that. It's funny, on Twitch you're not supposed to play any copyrighted music, but still everybody does. Everyone plays just regular music on Twitch. But then the rule back in the day was like you weren't supposed to dual stream if you streamed on Twitch. And everybody followed it, and they're like, ooh, aren't you afraid you're gonna get hit because it's against terms of service? And I'm like, I mean, no. Frank the Troll, boom, like button destroyed. Appreciate you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I get Infinity playing single player offline? Oh yeah, yep. I got one right. Oh no, I don't have one right here. I do have one though. I forgot this build, I didn't have that on there. Speaking of Neelathak, see, all of his minions are immune to cold, so that's not happening. Or I could telly stomp him and just blast everybody, and nobody would die except for him, right? Good old Crusader bow. 14-year-old Jeff would have lost his mind. Neelathak terrorize. Morning, y'all. Back to work. Wishing it was Friday, says Ziggy. Yeah, I feel ya. It'll be Friday in no time, am I right? It'll be Friday in no time. Let me look at it real quick. I can't remember offhand. You guys probably remember, but I don't remember. I think all of his minions are immune to cold, just like Eldritch and Shank, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, he is. Is he always immune to cold? I don't remember if he's always immune to cold or not. No, attack him. Specifically him, mercenary. Alright. Not working out. Off to the gym. Gonna stream this afternoon as well. I mean, I will stream until the afternoon. I'm not gonna like stream for a few hours here, get off, come back on in a couple hours and stream. But I mean, I'll be on till, I mean, I couldn't imagine streaming any less than at least till 1. So if you're back before then, where should you go for a Griffins? Ooh, man, that's a tough question, bro. Nagy, that's a tough question. Griffin's just a hard one to find, man. The only thing you can really do is just farm like your favorite and best and most efficient like terror zones or 85 areas, and just cross your fingers. You know, it's not like an SOJ where technically this item level and you go do this and you'll find it. You just gotta slay in areas, in terror zones and 85 areas, and hope for the best. Like obviously I'm a streamer, YouTuber, content creator, and I feel like I was getting unlucky, but it took me like a year and a half or maybe even 2 years of playing D2R to find my first Griffins. That being said, in the last like 3 months I've found like 3 of them now, so maybe in the last like 4 or 5 months I found 3 of them. But so you just got to keep plugging away pretty much. There, I just pinned at the moment. You can definitely find one there, so all I can say is best of luck, and you just gotta cross your fingers. So you're saying there's a chance, exactly. What level should I get before starting Hell generally? You at least, probably at least like 65, I would say. Some people will push it even higher to 70, and I've even heard like 72, or even some people 75, depending on their build. But I would say at least 65 with essentially any build. And you just run like P8 Nightmare Bell runs to get up there, pretty much. Kermit says, working this weekend, so Friday means nothing. Think all that juicy overtime, though, am I right? Yeah, Kermit, exactly. It's not like you could possibly find a Griffin's on the third day of ladder. I was so shocked. Like, I barely reacted when I found it, too, at first, because I was just like, it's almost like a confusion, like, well, I'm not going to find something really good, like, right at the beginning of ladder, right? Yeah, now that I'm doing this now, I think I'm only gonna do, maybe I'll do this build till about noon today, and then I'm gonna switch to Frost Nova, I think this build actually hurts my hand a little bit. Because you gotta keep shooting. Like if you get your mouse in the right spot, you can keep shooting, but a lot of times you'll be on a monster and then the monster will die, and then so you kinda gotta just keep spamming the button, sorta. It's one of those things you don't notice until you're like a couple hours into playing a character and you're like, actually, maybe this one is a little painful on my hand. Forget about it. Brad's got a horrifying Griffin's story. Learned about a ruiner who wasn't needing any unique gear, and I swear a diadem dropped and I didn't know what it was, so you didn't pick it up. Oh my. You can't do that, bro. You can't go buy a unique Griffin's Eye, man. Come on. Thought Phil was talking about retirement. I missed the context for that comment, Rob. My apologies. Yeah, meat bicycle. Stop looking for a Griffin's and then you'll find one. That's how it goes, right? To be honest, that's how I feel when every rare thing I find is totally not expecting it. Yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. Yeah, for sure. You only find things when you aren't expecting it. Go into detail, asked Nagy, about how a Sunder Charm and Infinity works together. I mean, it's pretty simple, basically. If a Sunder Charm will break the immunity, so on those monsters, if the immunity is broken, the Conviction Aura just works at 1/5 efficiency. So, I think that after, with the level and stuff, I don't remember the exact numbers, but I think that the Conviction Aura ends up doing like -20, somewhere between 20 and 25 res, so it ends up being -20 or 25 res, because I think, well, what was the Conviction Aura was, it's 100, and the level 12 Conviction is like 111 minus 111 res or something. I can't remember the numbers for sure. So yeah, it's just that the Conviction Aura, the amount of minus res that you get from it on Infinity, works at 1/5 efficiency on monsters that are sundered. That their immunity is broken. Oh, 85-ish. Okay, well, my numbers were off then for how much it is, but the words I said, the numbers were wrong, but the words were correct. I very much believe that I couldn't remember the numbers. Very much so, I believe that. Move on. Sure. small upset, it ends up pulling it down to minus 17 is the 1/5 of the 85. Gotcha. There you go. Thanks a lot, Kermit. I was going to find Tyrell's Might until you jinxed it. This guy. This guy. Oh, Ogrimal. Pretty crazy the number of Immortal King Smalls that do drop. I feel like I find like 2 Immortal King Malls per day. I feel like it. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, for sure. Self-wheeled Nova Sorc or self-wheeled Infinity Nova Sorc. God tier, right? Uh-oh. Got the right weapon out. I feel like I was taking a bunch of damage for some reason, more than normal. Lightning res capped, okay. Oh, unidentified J-mod. Do it. Do it. Do it. No. Another blue monarch. One of these days it's going to be a J-mod. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to be that guy who finds one. Maybe. Gecko terrorized Pindle having a good drop for Griffins. I think so. I'm not really sure. I know Pindle can. You know, I haven't done the math on how fast you can do each run and, you know, the drop odds relative to how many chances per hour, blah, 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 but energy shield. What do you mean ding dong by that? Winged Axe, be ethereal. No, still one of the not ethereal. Obviously, ethereal would be better, but still one of the best ones for that. Throw barb, huh? Still one of the best ones for that throw barb. Ooh. Drive says single player J mod. How sick would that be? Huh? Oh no! Emilio! What have I done? 72. I don't get 72 though, but poor guy. I wasn't paying attention. Boy, single player J mod would be so sick. Oh, no, no, no. No energy shield on this particular one. You don't have, I actually tried it when I first was like messing around with this build the first day. You don't have enough points left over and to really make it effective in any way. Oh, what am I doing? Because to get the full damage out of this, you got to use like all the synergies. So you're using like 80 points into between the skill and its synergies. You can kind of do that if you're rocking, if you want to do just like Nova, and then you can go energy shield. There's a way to do that. It works best with the lightning skills though, obviously, because then you have all those lightning skillers, which then boosts that stuff up even more over there. Meat Bicycle said he abused the dual mosaic build. Finally got all characters through hell. Nice. Yeah, I guess I'm not 100% sure what you mean though. Let's see, dual mosaic build. You abused the build, so you were like rushed yourself, pretty much. I guess is what you're saying. Not really sure. Hafta said he got asked. Someone asked if using hero editor on single player was against the rules. I mean, nothing is against the rules on single player. It's all up to what you do. All the builds I play on stream are all solo self-found single player, but when I do a build guide and stuff like that, like especially if I'm doing a build guide and it's just for a build that I don't plan on playing for a week, it's not even, it takes literally 4 times as long to transfer all the gear over to the character and then to play it and make the video and then transfer it all back to the mules. It takes, this is not exaggerated, 4 times as long probably to do that than it does to just hero edit the gear in on a hero editor. It'd literally take me probably like 2 hours to find all the gear, transfer it, and then to transfer it all back to all the mules again. It's just not worth it. Especially just to like show people where to put your skill points and what kind of gear you want to look for. It's totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. What am I doing here? Do I have... Oh, yeah, that's why. I was like, why is it taking like 4 shots to kill stuff here? Got my cult arms out. Come on, Kira. You're not curing anything. Two 5LL BKs, Walrus says from Mephisto just yesterday. You found 2? This guy. Got the luck flowing. Love to hear it. See, Brian says you can get minus res and damage with all classes without infinity. I guess is it like some glitch to where you're just playing through the game solo, but all that stuff transfers over to the other characters, or is this like you get somebody to play through with you? I'm not sure on the exactly here. Oh, Ethereal Lance. So Spire of Honor. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Imagine if Fred found this on a Spiriton. Ooh, man. Zod it. Upgrade it. right? Because you can upgrade this to eventually to a war pike, right? 3 to light radius. Oh my gosh, dude, that's kind of neat. Added damage. What would this look like upgrade? It's only 197 damage though, unfortunately. Kind of neat, kind of neat. Let's see. It's kind of interesting. Maybe we'll hang on to it. I'll probably throw it out later or something, but ding dong. Cold Skiller with 30 to life. That is a cool find. That is a cool find. Charcy, no way, dude. I'm gonna upgrade this. What do you need to upgrade it? I'm about to do it right now. I want to see what it lands on. You need like Lemco or something? I'm about to do it right now. This is like god tier spirited material here. 3 to combat skills for the paladin. Zod it, right? Damage to demons. Oh my gosh. Like this is crazy. I'm kind of kidding. Han, greet from Berlin. Yo, yo, yo. Ghost POS, welcome in. Why this over Blizzard? Well, who wants to play the same Blizzard build for 27 years, Godric, right? If you're one of those people that literally only plays the same cookie cutter builds as everybody else, yeah, this isn't going to be for you, right? But I like to just do weird things sometimes. Like to play different builds. Why this over Hammerden? Why this over Mosaic Assassin? Why this over, you know? Yeah, just like playing different builds. Just love the game. Love playing different things. Looking for a good one. Wait, hello, I'm looking for a good Sorcerer's Torch. Best of luck finding that. Make? I'm not really sure. Good morning from Idaho. Ribeye, welcome in. Jeezy, why this over Punch Barb? Yeah, I need to rock a Punch Barb here pretty soon. Good old Punch Barb. Just found ancient armor, got excited, and remembered that you need sacred. Yeah, no. Ancient armor, what is that? Soap of the Victor? But yeah. Much more common than Tyrio's Might. I always do that with Andaro's Visage and Blackborn's Face. I always get the bases mixed up, no matter what I do. That and, what is it, Valkyrie Wing and Night Wings are 2 different bases, and I always forget which ones, you know. Because let's see, the Night Wings one can be like Howl Husk or something and Nightwings, I think, or something. I can't remember for sure. But yeah. See, Walrus said he got those 2 BKs last night, and then random monster, he says, just got him a Shaco. Keep it going, man. Keep slaying. You got that hot luck right now. Brian says he doesn't use lightning skillers on his lightning sorceress. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the thing is with the lightning sorceress, the way, well, I guess lightning, maybe I missed it if you're talking self-wheeled lightning or you're talking about like Nova. Nova with energy shield, I feel like Act 2 like Insight Cure is like so godly with the life regen and stuff too, especially since, but I think you're talking about maybe a lightning sorceress. Robert Z, welcome in, my man. Welcome in. Hawkhelm, you can do it. You can do it. You can't do it. Hawkhelm cannot do it. Veil of Steel, there you go. Not Howl Husk is like Great Helm or something. I think I said that earlier, talking about which base it was. Yeah. But whatever the base is that can be Valkelm, I always think that I found a like, ooh, is this a Nightwings? It's like, oh, it's a Valkelm. Everyone's like, Phil, you're dumb. That couldn't be a that couldn't be a Nightwing. Oh yeah. Don't mind me. Yeah, see y'all talking about keeping the mana up on, and I didn't realize, I guess I never did the math before it too. SOJs actually have that 25% to maximum mana on them as well, right? So even if you drop off the Frosties, you're talking about keeping SOJs on for the extra skill, you're only losing a little bit there if you're swapping one. So depending on how much FCR you need for your build. I don't know why I always would forget about the maximum mana, specifically for Energy Shield Nova Sorceresses. Sorceress. So someone kind of called me out on, they're like, bro, you get 50% from the 2 SOJs, so why you worry about the 40% on the Frostburns? And I'm like, oh. Oh. Where am I going? Oh, where you at? Where you at, Grand Charm? I'm trying to read chat. I should probably pick it up and identify. Oh, 220 gloves finally on single player. Dang it. I only find 220s online. I think my offline single player is glitched or something. I don't know what's going on. One day I'm gonna get some 220s. My Javazon just can't catch a break on offline, I think. I've got no Amazon torch. I've got no 220 Java gloves yet. Crazy. Nagy says, would you agree that the D2 needs to change the odds of stuff to drop? No, absolutely not. That would be a terrible thing to do. Very bad. The only reason that it's exciting to find stuff on D2 is because it's so rare. That's the folly of like a lot of games, really, right? You end up with like a D3 situation where, well, we want to get good gear. Only people that play a ton and farm super efficiently get the good gear, and it's like, well, yeah, that's the point. You're supposed to get better, or you got to commit more time to find it, and then when you do, like, it wouldn't be exciting for me to find this Tyrell's Might if you could just find it super easy, would it? Definitely don't want them to do that. Chain boots. You mean 320s? No. 220 rare gloves. 220 rare gloves. Black vegetable. You can just shop 320s. Like, that's no big deal. Ethereal this time? Oh, it is. Let's go. I was talking about this the last time I found one. So, let's see. This can have just insanely high defense. The thing is, you can upgrade this to a sacred armor, and it has like just an insane amount. I forget 154. Ooh, I feel like it's a bad roll, but maybe I'll upgrade this one day. Up it. I'll have to, right? I feel like that's 150 to 200, isn't it? 10 corpse explosion charges. Well, the thing is, being ethereal, you can't repair it. That means you can't get back the charges, right? So you would never use the charges on this particular thing, right? But it's pretty much just a funny thing to get super high defense. Pretty much. Yeah, I feel like ethereal items should always... There's one change I can get on board with. If an item rolls ethereal and it has charges, it should always get the maximum number of charges. I mean, that's such a small thing, though. Like, it's so unimportant. The number of charges that people use on items is, like, nothing. Charcy's getting hungry. No way! I can't Charcy that sucker. That's like a goat drop right there. Goat drop. Maggie says not super easy, but just a little bit easier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hard to say, I guess, but I would just leave them here, because if you make it a little bit easier, then there'll always be somebody saying, well, I can't find it, though. It's still too hard. And then you got to make it easier for that person. Good old typical slippery slope argument I'm making here. Am I right? Slippery slope. Kays says, got himself a Warcry skiller. Congrats on that. At least finding a skiller here. A usable one. Definitely not as... Don't want to get those curses for the Necromancer, or the defensive skills for the Paladin. Defensive auras. Oh yeah, my goat corpse more I want to hang out to. 422. What does the dust go up to? That's not a bad one, but it's not like super great. I feel like it was 457? 447? Don't remember. Not bad, but... How long would you think it would take you to find every item in the Grail? I mean, actual play hours? I mean, it's hard to say. It all depends on how much each person plays each year and stuff. If you talk about, I mean, I don't even know how I would like calculate out the hours, to be perfectly honest. But Brian says loves Arcane, but so many ghosts die out of bounds. Yeah. The thing is I don't even worry about stuff dying out of bounds, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't say all or most. It seems like a majority of the high runes, though, that I found in Arcane Sanctuary are usually not from the ghosts. They're usually from the other monsters, from the goats and from the whatever lords. They're called something lords. I don't remember which one they're called in that area, but oops. Llama said he hoped to do his Grail in 2 years. Yeah, I don't know how long it took him. He finished it one before, but yeah, he probably started a hardcore one, right? I'm guessing, but yeah, I don't know. I would say, I guess, because I didn't start my Grail right when D2R came out, so I would say it's probably been around 2 years here. Or wait a second. When did D2R come out? It sounds about right. Sounds about right. Built-in Grail tracker with leaderboards. I mean, that would be kind of cool, to be honest. Yeah, like on the instead of leaderboards for experience, it'd be leaderboards for like finding gear or whatever. A Holy Grail leaderboard. I wonder if you could do that for like, you could set it up so it could be like solo self-found too, to where like it would automatically check off the list for the leaderboard, like when you pick the item up. Like, well, I guess you couldn't really do that. I don't know how they would do that, but because then I could just see people like getting a bunch of stuff on some Asian site or JSP or something and just buying all this stuff and be like, yep, I have everything on the first day. My credit card is maxed out and I'm top of the leaderboards. I could easily see that happening. Kings, I'm the best player on the earth. Well, very kind of you to say. That is definitely a lie, though. Not true. But I appreciate you. Very kind of you to say. Go look up the lifetime live time. Well, that wouldn't be Kermit. That wouldn't be very accurate because I've been streaming on YouTube since before D2R came out, so that would be totally not close to how much time I spent on this Holy Grail right here. Not to mention, there's like a bunch of hours of D4 streaming and online ladder streaming when I wasn't counting any of that towards my Holy Grail and stuff like that. Yeah, I probably... Oof. If I had one more magic find, fellas. If I looked up, I probably streamed on YouTube for like at least a year and a half, if not 2 years before D2R came out. Well, we'll call it a year and a half, I guess. This was crazy to think back, like how long I've been doing this now. Like it still seems like I was like, oh, just a little bit ago I started doing, you know, it's been a while since I've been making videos, but I've only been doing this full time for a little bit, and I think back and I'm like, oh man, it's been like years now. Holy smokes, that's crazy. D4 GeoGuessr would offset each other. Yeah, I'd have to. I don't even know how to look that up, to be honest. But I guess it wouldn't be that crazy off. I guess you're kind of right there, Kermit. Since the vast majority of my play is even on online offline single player, anyways. Rune word tattoo. Which runes are you getting? No, I'm not doing that, bruh. I know it's just kind of a funny joke question, but no, I'm not a tattoo kind of person. Not a tattoo kind of person. Just a white monarch tattoo then? Maybe. We'll take it under consideration. What am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm like thinking about this whole tattoo question. trying to kill monsters randomly teleporting around. Nice. What time we got here? I said, let's see. Oh yeah, was it at noon I was gonna switch to Cross Nova, I think? I should look at see what the upcoming Terror Zones are. I didn't even look. Let me pull it up super quick. Super quick. Where are we at here? Oh, we're on Monday. Oh man, look at these Terror Zones, fellas. Black Marsh, The Hole, Tristram, City of the Damned. I don't want to do. Look at all this blue. You know it's rough. All this blue, rough. Just missed that. Uh-oh, looks like I need to stay up late or get up early, fellas, tomorrow. Tombs. This is so it's midnight, and then 1 a.m. Thanks, game. Thank you. And then when I'm awake tomorrow, look at all this. Ooh, love to see it. Next day, Wednesday, next time I'd stream. We can end it on a Ancient Tunnel. Okay, all right, well. Arcane Sanctuary, Durance of Fate. All right. Really, why is Arcane Sanctuary not considered a good Terror Zone? I guess it's only for certain builds, but that, I mean, turning that into like a high level area like that. Paul's Tomb and Ancient Tunnels is on next online, says Biv. Nice. What's coming up? 8 a.m. on Friday? Man. Well, the time when I would stream on Friday, right? Oh, you can't see it. It's off the screen. Look at that. All blue over here. Unfortunate. Oh, well. It's one of the most hated things about Terror Zones. Pretty much anything that tries to FOMO you into doing things that you don't want to do. Really annoying. There's some caster items here. Did I ever? Oh, I didn't. I was thinking about going and getting these actually to throw on this character, so I guess maybe convenient that I found them. Good old Trang's gloves with that cold res that I'm actually lacking on this build. Useful item. A useful item. Yeah, let's go. Just go ahead and throw them on there. Make up some of the. Not that cold res is the most important on this build. Uh-oh. About to sneeze. Son of War says make another difficulty where everything's an 85 area. I would. The only thing about that is I don't want them to make. I don't really like even the fact that Terror Zones. I do them because it's one of those things that's hard to steer away from playing the best possible farming areas in the game. You know, intentionally choosing to play the worst farming areas in the game. But yeah, I wouldn't want the entire game to be, because that would be essentially turning up the drop rates for everything, just like Terror Zones do. And then I don't know, I just don't want more stuff to be dropping, right? River of Flames is amazing. River of Flames is I hate it. It's not, I don't like it. you got all of those freaking buggy things that have all the little babies, and then you got to like try to get through them to kill the monsters, and those things don't drop anything. And then you got those other grotesque thing that spits out more baby monsters everywhere. Hates it. I hates it. Seen other people do it. I know it's technically, you know, you can find everything out there and whatnot, but it's just, I don't like it that much. What's the different colors mean on that character? Different colors on that character. Not sure what you're asking there, Potter. No good. Mustang. Oh, that was a minute ago. When I was talking about, I forget how long I've been doing this now full time. He says, yeah, it feels like you were just 20 years old. Yeah, we're all old people now. All old people. Well, not everybody. That's what the algorithm can tell we're old. That's why you guys are probably all getting ads to like, you're getting a bunch of ads to buy gold and a bunch of ads for like, you know, ads on YouTube for like lower cholesterol medication and stuff like that. Ask your doctor about acetaminophen. It'll lower cholesterol by 30%. Get all those ads. Not a bad one, but 38-11 defense on the crown shield. It's not bad, but I don't know. I'll take dealing with that. Stunner, welcome in, yo yo yo. Oopsie, I shouldn't have clicked over there. Mess everything up. Oh, on the Terror Zone thing, what do the different colors mean? So the blue is supposed to be not good, and then like the different colors are like how good they are. I forget what colors they were now, but one of the colors was it's considered like an okay Terror Zone, according to who, I don't know who labels the stuff, but, and then the other ones, the World Stone Keeps, the Andariels, you know, the Chaos Sanctuary, those are considered good Terror Zones. So, I think it's about, Jared Beatty, what was it 300? Right around 300 on this? Yeah, 306. Yeah. How's your barb doing? It was fine, you know, it's all right. Just kind of didn't feel like playing it anymore at the moment. Decided to switch up the build, do like a off meta kind of goofy build that no one else would usually be doing, just for the funsies. Oh, chart, not character. Good call on that one. My bad. I just realized that oopsie, I seen CHAR and I just assumed it was short for character. Yeah, I see my mistake now. My apologies there, Potter and everybody else. Do Sunder Charm stack? Depends what you mean by stack. A Sunder Charm only sunders a monster, so once a monster is sundered... Oh, hold up a second. Ethereal Duriel Shell. Dude, the ethereal stuff's been popping off today. See, it's just like a mid-range, like, budget thing for a mercenary or something, but the res cannot be frozen. Life. Ethereal. I mean, interesting. Ethereal stuff been popping off today. But so Ribeye, you can use multiple Sunder Charms, but you can't like use 3 cold Sunder Charms and be like, oh, I'm really sundering these monsters now. All that'll do is lower your resistance like a metric ass ton. So it's like sundering is sundering, like that's just what it is, right? The other two. Hopefully that answer your question properly. Yeah, you can stack up the how much it hurts you, that's for sure. You want to stack a ton of minus res against yourself. Yeah, so there's not really a logical reason to use more than one Sunder Charm, especially like you could use a cold and a fire and break both cold and fire, but there's literally no logical reason that I could possibly ever think of to use more than one of the same Sunder Charm. Oh, the music. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change. Good call on that. I actually have the wrong person linked in the... I have the wrong person linked on YouTube to the music. This is N&M Creations. N&M Creations, and that's an and symbol. I forgot the other day I listened to a different music and then I forgot to switch the link, unfortunately. Yeah, and from the N&M, any of my past live streams or every single one of my YouTube videos, I have a link to this guy because I use his stuff in videos and stuff, so I always link to him to make sure I cover my bases. Today I forgot, so my bad, N&M guy, but yeah, Ethereal Grail, let's go, getting after it. Cool music, appreciate it. Yeah. Let me grab a link real quick since I forgot the guy's thing. I'll just link to... I'm going to link to this exact video and then you can like find his channel from there or whatever. This is the heavy metal playlist. This is heavy metal playlist. And then there's also, there is also modern and metalcore playlist is another one I listen to on stream a lot. Gold Magic Finder, yo! Thank you so much for the Slayer shit, my man. Go do an Ancient Tunnels. Switch it up. Hardcore playthrough, full inventory of Sunders. Oh, nice. Neothax, great though. It must not been marked on the... Yeah, I don't fully agree with the ones that they mark as like good and bad terror zones because there's some that I really like doing that are marked as bad terror zones on that list, and it's like, okay. Pretty much on that terror zone list, they only mark the ones that every single person agrees is a good terror zone. Like I always do Arcane Sanctuary if I have the build for it. And a lot of the ones in Act 1, Dungo's alright, but yeah. A lot of the ones in Act 1 I do all the time. They're just so easy. They're so easy so you can farm them like mega fast with any build, so. But they're all marked as like bad terror zones. So. Oh well. Real men play Worldstone Keep minus 100 lightning res, right? Hardcore minus 100 lightning res, terrorize Worldstone Keep. If not, grow a set. You're a coward. Done with the throw barb. For the time being, I don't know when we'll go back or do whatever, so. Saffron says cows are marked as the best loot terror zone, even though they don't drop anything. Yeah, I never looked into that, but if they are, yeah, I don't ever find nothing in cows, whether it's terrorized or not. But yeah, I'm not sure how someone said that they go off of the max roll experience list or something. So yeah, I guess maybe if who knows how they tested it too, I'm not sure. They might have just went, okay, here's the Hammerden. We're gonna go test out where do we get the most experience, you know, like I don't know that they tested it like each one with did they test cows with a Blizzard Sorceress, with a Hammerden, with a Nova Sorceress, with a Fireball Sorceress, Lightning Fury Javazan, and and figure it out that way, or it's probably just a generic like here's my Hammerden, it can farm pretty much everywhere, let's go test everything. But I'm only speculating. Do remember this. I don't know exactly how they did it. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, there's a lot of places I like farming. Also, if they did go off experience, that would make sense as to why my opinion would be so much different than theirs. Because, boy, speaking of things I don't care about much, rarely do I care about experience and getting levels. So. Ease of play and like enjoyment, which ease of play kind of leads into the enjoyment factor for me. Kind of weighs heavy for me, I suppose, but Meat said he used to be in a local band in Dallas. This sounds way better than what they used to play. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy, I don't think any of this is actual, I could be wrong. I think this is all computer generated music. I'm almost positive, actually. So this is, I don't think this is even actually people playing. Pally with all Sunder Charms playing Vengeance. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I'm gonna be honest. I've never even touched Vengeance Paladin, so. I mean, if you were going to use different Sunder Charms, Pally's probably the best option because you can get the most resistances on shields and things like that, but I'd have to assume that's suboptimal. Yeah. Gold Magic Fine, see you on the replay. Appreciate ya. And, oh yeah, wait, did I forget? Did I get distracted? My bad, Gold Magic Fine. Thank you so much for the Slayer ship. Also, I think I forgot to shout you out. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dumb noob. Thank you so much, Gold Magic Find, for the Slayer ship. Every once in a while, sometimes I feel super bad. I get off stream and I'll look at the list of people who re-up their memberships or something, and I'm like, wait a second, did I forget to shout? No! And I forgot to shout somebody out. Like somehow I got distracted. But yeah, huge shout out. Man, I just ate food too. I'm getting hungry already. All right, so it's 11:55. I think we're gonna call this the final run here, and I'm gonna switch to Nova of the Frost variety. Sorceress. You know where Rishi Rice is? Great question. Why are so many football players going on the lam lately? They did catch Cam Sutton. So many people are running from the cops lately, like celebrities. Like, hopefully they get in huge trouble for this, I'm going to be honest, because you can't just have all these celebrities just running from the cops. Oh. Poison lightning? Hear me out. If you have a lightning Sunder Charm on an energy shield Nova Sorceress, so the resistances aren't the craziest for, you know, if you're losing lightning from your Sundy, but you make up the lightning anyways, which is slightly useful. You make up the poison res, you have gold and magic find. And hit recovery. I mean, kind of cool. Kind of cool boot right there. Like it. Yeah, I had seen / heard that they had captured Cam Sutton. I believe. I'd have to, it might have been, I didn't get caught by fake news, did I? Might have. I think I just seen it on, I think it was just a headline on a Facebook post, so I could have got had. He turned himself in finally, says Biv. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Meat says he paid $6 grand to record an album back in the day. Now a friend churns it out in his living room for less than $1,000 total worth of gear. Yeah, stuff. The price of stuff really been dropping, huh?
Nilothic just gave me my first level 96 character smiley face.
Nice. Nathalic just gave it to you, huh? Good old AI voice. Thank you so much for the 250 bits, Black Vegetable. Ooh, congrats on the 96. 96. We drink some cup of coffee. Let's go with this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and respec here. LK melted Bob Smith brain. If not for cows, Depends on your character. You could hit Trap with a Barb. Chaos Sanctuary, cows. It's pretty much your options. You can find one anywhere that you can kill stuff fast, but... Rosie said sick with a fever. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better. Let's just respec it and then decide what I want to do fully here, because I don't remember offhand if this is necessarily even what I want to do. Let me go over here first. Hit the 1 point wonders real quick. I always put 1 point in there even though I got Enigma. Just so when I want to respec or something, I don't have to worry about it. Frost Nova, so Blizzard Orb are the synergies here. Let's go max Vita. I feel like you do have some points that you could like energy shield it up and it would be okay, but I feel like meh. I mean, he could. He still got 40 points left over. Still got like 40 points left over. But then you, yeah, let's see, the warmth isn't super high. I do have the insight cure thing going on. I'd have to look up, what's my Frost Nova guide look like? Can't remember what I did back in the day. Because the thing is, without all the plus skills, like you're missing like some plus skills from not having lightning. 2, 4, 6, 7 plus skills. I don't know. Let's see what I did back in the day here, huh? What does Sweet Phil suggest when he tested it out for hours and hours and hours back in the day? Loading, loading, loading. Is this the real life? Of course it won't load when I'm right in the middle of doing something live on stream here. The gear. Unmute that for a second. Jump over to here so you guys can see what's up a little bit too. Oop. Come on. Whoop. Whoop. Good enough. See, what do we do here? So I didn't use static at all. Capped those. Did not do energy shield. This was pre-Sunder Chimes, I think, from a year ago. So maybe we'll rock that. I think the it ended up getting to minus 95, 195 over here, which isn't super effective unless against the most minusculely in number of monsters. I would not have had Infinity if that's over here, so can't Mo trick with Nova. True story, true story. So that's what I bumped this up because I think I started to run out of places to put the points, to be perfectly honest. I must have Infinity on here because, hold on, let me look at that again. Why would I put points into warmth if I had... Oh, I think I was just like, yeah, I don't have anywhere to put these points to really help me out, so I guess I'll just put them over here. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Since I'm going strictly Nova. So we will... 1 point into static might as well, but I'll probably end up not using it at all. Got too many skill points. You don't want to do too much on that anyways. I guess I'll just put him in the frost there. Big cold armor? Crossed my mind. Guess we'll go with it. Lean with it, rock with it. Ooh. You can't use Frost Nova on the left one. Doesn't really matter that much, but... Okay, just make sure I had all my hotkeys. We're just rocking P1. It's going to be perfectly fine anyways. You're playing on Cold Thunder Charm? Yeah, I'm not going to go with the Cold Thunder Charm, so there's no reason to go any more points in the Cold Mastery. For sure. I feel like I might remember of testing it, and... I think I remember testing it, and I couldn't really get the energy shield to feel right. Wait, did I not put those points into Vitality either? All the gear is working, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could just rock with this. Not having to aim. Ooh, nice. So nice. Son of War says, have you calculated the best cold mastery points? I mean, it depends on how many plus skills you got, because if you have like 0 plus skills... Oh, that's why I put all the points in the warmth. Look at me rifle through the mana on this build. Because Frost Nova takes 50... Wait, where is it? 54 mana per cast. Ooh. So even you need Insight and Max Warmth to keep the mana up. I need to throw on like... Man After Kill or something. Oop. Not needing to aim though is just so sick. Almost perfect. Grifton's left it blanky. Nice, man. Congrats on that. Gotta love finding a good Griffins. Saffron says there's only a few non-cold immune monsters with res above 55, you say, huh? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't... I knew there wasn't too many that were very high resistance, but... I definitely know over... For down here especially, there's no cold immune, so I don't need to get it any higher than what I got right now. It's probably a little unnecessary. Down here, I wouldn't even be shocked if there wasn't any down here in the Stony Tombs that had res higher than like 50, but... We're good with it. Anywhere else I put points, I don't think it really would have... I guess I could have put more into frozen armor or whatever it is. Chilling armor. I always forget which one's which. Oh, did I not battle order up? I thought I did. Did not. Snowcrow, can't believe all the godly gear falling from the sky. I know, right? Those wacky ethereal god tier stuff I found earlier, right? That's what you're talking about, I'm guessing? Boy, there's such a huge benefit to just not having to aim or look at the screen and hit everything. CTA or memory? I mean, I would go with... I just use Call to Arms and call that a day. I don't think I've... Let's see. I haven't used memory in probably 15 years. You want to see me drop an Ethereal Enigma? Ooh. I'll see what I can do. Best player setting. -1. There's going to be different opinions on what's the best player setting. I'll tell you this. If you're not playing one of the top, like, 5 most meta, most god tier builds, you essentially never really want to do it over, like, players 3 difficulty. I mean, for gear. -3 for drops. Exactly. It's kind of one of those questions. Someone will be like, well, what's the best possible build in the game? I'm like, oh, you could say this or that. But, well, but for PvP, you can't do that. And it's like, well, yeah, not for... Okay, well, you know. It's a different answer depending on what people are doing. Meets big fan of P4. There you go. Viv said he wants a jaw rune, a 2-socketed jaw rune. Dude, imagine if runes could have sockets in them. Gold Magic Find said he couldn't see a super chat you sent me. I got your new membership here, but I don't have any record of any super chat, so I didn't get any super chat from you. I don't know if it didn't work or if maybe you accidentally clicked the wrong button or something, or but I have no record of any super chat. Good old Frost Nova. Never playing any build unless it is some sort of Nova from now on. The ease of play of anything that has this just circle radius is insane. Dang it. I almost hate more when you ID something and it has some of the stuff on it you're looking for, but they just roll too low to be any good. Yeah, if your super chat went through and it didn't read or anything, I didn't get nothing, so YouTube just ganked it or something. Oh, the D4 PTR tomorrow. I completely forgot about that, I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot about that. I should probably play that a little bit tomorrow, huh? See what's up. See what is up. You know what? I don't remember. Did they say what time it was? I know I made the video on it, but now I can't remember what they said. Do it. Ancient tunnels, huh? Snow Pro. This guy. Got a merc. Where's Xmas or Bronsky? They just don't make a lot of videos anymore. I don't really know. I don't know their full stories, but I do know that they... I feel like Xmas would make a video like once a year now. Just kind of randomly. But you're gonna have to ask them about that. I don't like commenting too much on what other people are doing or thinking or whatever, you know what I mean? They retired because they're rich enough. Could be. Hopefully that's what it is. Gold Magic Find said they canceled it. Interesting. By they, do you mean your bank or do you mean like YouTube or what? That's weird. I've never heard of that, but. Fred, yo, what's going on? Yo, welcome in, welcome in. I have seen Dabrowski streaming a couple other games here and there. I don't know how often or not, but I have seen him play a few other games here and there, so. Insufficient funds, Saffron says. He sees that all the time, he says. Coke PhD, right? Yeah, the classic intro. I still love that that emote or emoji or whatever. It's like a screenshot. I was like, ooh. And they screen capped me and I was like, that is perfect. Perfect. Yeah, speaking of, yeah, let's chat a little football just real quick. I know half people are gonna leave because everyone's like, we're not America, we don't know anything about this American football. Oh, speaking of funny. So just to troll a little bit, there was something on Facebook where it was like they found the oldest football ever. It was in the rafters of some like church or something, and then no one knows how it got stuck there or whatever. It was like wedged up in the rafters, and I commented on it. I'm like, that's a funny looking football. It's all round and stuff. It looks more like a volleyball or a soccer ball or something. Just completely trolling. And the there's probably 45 comments on it now, and all these people like, oh, you're so stupid. It's only called soccer in the United States, you dumb American, and stuff like that. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's so funny. Just so funny. The problem is it's really believable that there'd be some stupid American that would actually say that, not trolling. That's the biggest problem, I think. I usually never do that, but I just decided to do it this one time. The problem is that trolling gets such good interaction, so it's this positive feedback loop cycle to where like, oh, if I troll, I'll get all these people to comment on it. And then the algorithm will pick it up and show it to more people, and I'll get more comments. If I do a normal comment or something, no one will ever see it, so it disincentivizes people from doing anything but trolling all the time on every single social media site. It's unfortunate. But sometimes it's funny. Oh yeah, so Rashid Rice. I haven't heard the full story yet. I know his car was in a bad accident or something. I didn't hear the full story on the accident either. But nobody was really sure what happened. Like, because Rashid Rice didn't get arrested. They don't know if it's like somebody else was driving one of his cars. It was definitely his car. But they don't know if was he driving to get arrested. There's no sign that he was ever picked up or arrested or anything. In like, he wasn't at the accident. Did he run on foot? Was someone else driving? Like, from what I heard, I just don't have the information, but oh, oops, I don't know exactly what happened, so I'll have to look into that more. Yeah, football players getting in trouble, right? That's the things you got to worry about, is injuries and then people getting arrested. Real unfortunate. What needs them a man after kill? Prime Time said somebody, I'm assuming you got a 220. That must be 19 all-res Amazon caster amulet. I don't know if that's the best. Amazon's probably not the best one to get it on, unfortunately. But I mean, hey. Yeah, I think I've still only gotten one 220 ever, I think, unless maybe I got a second one, I'm not sure. But mine was Assassin, unfortunately. Rough, but is what it is. Oh, I almost left that jewel there, fellas. You guys would have been unhappy. Good luck, feeling good night. Appreciate you, Gold Magic Find. Yo, appreciate you. Fred said you also got to watch out for Jamarcus Russell, right? Rosard, I think, maybe how it's pronounced. I'm never sure when there's numbers involved, but I have no idea how much mosaics cost, like especially non-ladder and stuff. I personally, no idea. I'd have to look it up on one of the trade sites, so I'd recommend doing that. Just look up completed trades on Tradery or JSP or whatnot, or whatever your preferred thing is. Pretty much every trade site has some way to look up completed trades, so. Grab that. Yeah, I'm going to be real curious to see what's this Rashid Rice thing. Very promising receiver. Was probably... I'm thinking, I automatically started thinking about the keeper league. Was probably a possible keeper for the guy who has him. Being a young guy on a team like that, but... to see what happens. Boy, I am freezing cold. Basement. Let's see. Bib says people are charging Jaws on Jaws on Jaws still. Okay. So there you go. Skrilla said he's catching me on Twitch today. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome in. We got 2 hours. What do we got? 12:20. 12:20. So here in Michigan, we got one more week of coldness, and then we're going to start warming up. It's going to be great. It's supposed to be like in the 40s this week, and then it's going to be a balmy 60, 61 degrees consistently after that for like at least a week. You can only see so far out. According to weather people, which, I mean, let's be honest out, fellas. They're always right. Lightning, 5 damage reduced. No, I can't do it. Can't do it. If it was higher, I think that can roll significantly higher on the damage reduced. You could like make an argument. Right? It can probably be like 20 or something, right? Anyone know that offhand? Anyone know that offhand? I could look it up, but it'd probably take me like 5 full minutes to find it. There's no way anybody would remember that. It's such like an obscure affix, I guess, but Ivan says cartoonishly hot in South Europe. 85. Sir Fox, yo 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 yo. What is up, my man? My man. Just missed you yesterday. I hopped in and then you were like, all right, I'm gonna go get something to eat, and I'm like, Hey, how's it go? Oh, never mind, he's gone. Unfortunate timing, but welcome in. Let me pull this up real quick. Let's go. Where's the best place to find this? Let's just go Area Summit. I feel like just because I sort of know how to navigate it. Items. Let me pull it up so you guys see what I'm doing here. Very small on the text here, but nope, not what I meant to do. And so we're gonna look up magic prefix suffix. Which one is it? Suffix? I don't really remember. We're looking up damage reduce numbers for funsies here for a second. Old, I know, old looking, but here it is. Yeah. Like circlets can go up to 25. That's what I thought. Dude, how sick was this shield? So yeah, I found a Jeweler's Monarch of Emik or whatever. Did it have 15 or did it have? I think it had 15 damage reduced too, online too. Someday I should see if that's really worth anything. But yeah, 5 isn't going to be worth nothing really. It can get on circlets here, but I'll just not that it was worth anything before, but if I got 25 on it, I would be like, let's friggin' rock. But let's hit Lost City here. One of the most old school websites ever, right? Ain't broke, don't fix it though. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I definitely still gonna keep going there because I don't want to have to learn how to navigate some other site to find the stuff I'm looking for. That one I've been to enough times, you just go boom, 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 boom. You know where you're at. There's the information I'm looking for. Move on with my life. Are you immune to cold? Of course you are. Of course you are. Yeah, Nordic, click on the little settings icon, kind of what Kermit was saying there. YouTube automatically selects a type of resolution that they determine based upon your connection and how much they think you're looking at the screen. Because they don't want to send resolution more bandwidth than, because a lot of people will play videos and stuff, just hit play and set their phone down and just listen to them. So YouTube tries to like calculate whether they think you're actually watching or not, and also based upon your connection. So if you want it to be higher, you can pick 720. I usually don't put it any higher than 720 on a phone, but then you could, yeah, I have up to 1080/60. So yeah. Sir Fox says thanks for coming by. Yeah, I thought I'd just hop in and say hi, see what's up. $74 and cloudy where Skrill is at. 74 and cloudy. Boy, 74. I don't even know what I would do with that. What would I do with that? What am I going to do when it's like in the 60s and I can wear shorts and a t-shirt all the time? It's going to be great. Makes sense. You listen to a lot of audiobooks on... okay. Yeah. Makes sense. They think you're not watching, or you're not going to watch. Oh, Rune. Rip's got a 78 degree. Man, you guys, what is going on with this? Why do I live where it's freezing cold all the time, huh? I guess it's much more tolerable in the winter. So max mana gold find. Kind of a neat charm right there. Max mana gold find. It's like this neat. This neat? It's pretty neat. A little neat. Gold find where you need mana though. Guess I'll hang on to it for now. Don't know if any characters that do gold finding need mana for, but yeah, Astro passing urn. Those urns are like such a waste of time to hit. The number of monsters you could kill in the same time it takes you to hit like 5 urns is like astronomical. It's my opinion. Everyone have their own opinion. I'm not gonna say you're a dummy for having your opinion, so don't think I'm saying that. But I just completely disagree. Urns are such a waste of time. I don't even want to hit that chest right there, but then people like but Ogre Mauls are never a waste of time. Here's this guy saying he doesn't want to waste time hitting urns, identifying Ogre Mauls. Ogre Mauls. Ogre? Ogre? I'll wait. Look how slow he's moving. Come on, bro. Jeez. This guy. Mark making, yo! Coming in with the fellas and the fellas and the fellas. Gemini got a 15 ed, 10 max, durability monarch. Thought that was going somewhere else. Okay. I did not mean to keep that. Whoopsie. Multi-Man said he's 53 in freedom units. Denmark. Makes out, or checks out, I mean. Makes sense. I just slurred or just slid together. Makes sense and checks out. And this guy. Soul Rune. Danes unite in chat, says Sir Fox. Right? Yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot you're from Denmark or whatever, right? I forget. Why do so many Danish people like Diablo 2? Anybody know? I mean, it is a great game, obviously. Yeah, Fred, that is exactly what I said, too. Yeah. That's what I was like, oh boy, that's not what I meant to say. How much FCR and Ice Nova build? Should be 105. I do have 105, right? Yeah, 105. Every build is 105 on a Sorc except for, well, I mean, you can go with the higher breakpoint, but 105 is a super consistent one that everyone goes for. Everything except for specifically the lightning skill and the chain lightning skill. That are a 117 is kind of the go-to for that. Danes have very good taste. I mean, checks out. Olympic said he's Swedish. All right. Ancient armor. Cool, cool, cool. Boy, it's so much easier to read chat when you got Frost Nova. Saffron said he's seen one super dumb idiot streamer. This guy actually went 104. So don't listen to that idiot. So this is a joke. Anybody who wasn't here, I didn't double check my gear and I accidentally had 104 FCR instead of 105. And then I like looked at my gear and I was like, wait a second, my amulet has 9 FCR. How does that work? How would that math ever work out? And then I looked at it and added it up and I was like, oh no. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half with 104 FCR. Ah, this guy, am I right? Oh, you know what I haven't shouted out in a while? YouTubers, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Sir Fox, you hit that like button for me, right? I hit the like button for you the other day. Easily forgotten though. The number of times I've been in a stream for like, I've been just lurking for like a half hour and then I'm like, you know what? I haven't hit the like button yet. So yeah, make sure you guys give that a little taparoonie on YouTube. Twitch, don't worry about it. First thing you did when you came in, you Danish people, absolute legends. Never forgetting the like button. Never forgetting the like button. Ooh, give me that amethyst. Runic talent. Are runic talent school? I forget. I think they can get the right skills, but don't they have a worse attack speed so people want the greater for mosaics? That's what I need to find some good mosaic bases. Greater or runic? Okay, gotcha. Runics are fine. Alright, yeah. I did remember that runics were... I thought that greater was technically better or whatever, but yeah. As I've said before, not a mosaic expert. Holy smokes, dude. I'm gonna take about in a second I will actually. Hold up! Ribeye coming with a legendary Slayer ship. Thank you so much. You legend. Ooh, my man. Appreciate supporting the channel with that. Not a regular Slayer ship. No. Legendary. I'm gonna sprint upstairs, grab a hoodie, come down the stairs again. 60 seconds max. Oh, printer. You guys haven't seen the printer in a minute. Where's the camera even pointing? Oh, 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
Printer stream.
He's back already, fellas. Great. Now I'm out of breath. Running too fast. And eating. Gee, Stacks, what's going on? Might have been a bad choice, but my hands are getting all sticky from the sugar. My wife's just started getting into baking for a hobby for whatever reason, which is fine. So she has these from scratch sourdough cinnamon rolls. Then like legit from scratch, like flour. She raises her own sourdough cultures before, you know, like what? But yeah, sourdough, homemade sourdough cinnamon rolls. Pretty good. Yeah. Gets a mortar and pestle, grinds her flour herself. Almost fell out, almost missed it. Kermit's wife's on board with it too, huh? Yeah, can't complain. We always got bread around. For Easter, she made some sourdough banana bread and strawberry bread. So, no meat. My wife is not single. Sounds like I'm switching to YouTube for you. I might have missed why. I don't know. I read both chats, but yeah, either chat's fine. We just switch from bread dough to regular. I don't know what that means. I don't not really a bread expert. Uh-oh. That piece was too big. Couldn't eat it all at once. Randy says bread is life, which is his wife would do that. Yeah, I almost think these things taste better the next day, to be honest. Like the one I just ate almost tastes better than the first one I ate yesterday. Big Bite Phil from now on. I mean, could be worse names, I guess. Red flour to regular. Oh, I guess I'm not a flour expert. I didn't know there was two different kinds. We just use regular flour, I guess, too, as well. Yeah, I didn't know there was two different kind of flours, I guess. I'm not the professional baker in the house. Grindy said he's got the kids at daycare on free time. Congrats. Gotta love a little free time. Ooh, if you got some free time, you could always play some GeoGuessr or something, right? Am I interested in PD2? Not really. Yeah, Dr. Coke, a lot of people don't know that I actually completely switched my channel to PD2 only when it first came out. But the way I describe it is they really jumped the shark with PD2, you know? They just changed like everything about the entire game. When it first came out, it was like different changes and I liked it, but yeah, it just went too far for my liking. See, Kermit says ran out of the bread flour, just went all purpose, turned out to be a big winner. Yeah, I had no idea that there was a specific type of flour that people usually make bread with. No idea. Found a Fathom 30 the other day. Time to go whole hardcore cold sorceress. Gross, hardcore. Yeah, okay, I guess I did see you were playing hardcore. Yeah, I'm not a big hardcore fan. But that's all you, buddy. That's all you. You got the market corner there. I found a Fathom the other day, too. But it was garbage roll. Oh, okay. 3 to Volcano? 3-socketed 3 to Volcano? Not bad. Could be used at Flickering Flame, right? You'd want more than just one skill, but at least it's got something on there, right? 3 sockets, 3 to Volcano. Yeah, Assassin, I switched, I decided to switch it to Frost Nova. I could change the title, or I could just leave it and not worry about it. That's what we're gonna go with. Let's go to Stony Tombs this time. Dragons off to play solo self-found. Have a great day. All right, peace out. Enjoy. Enjoy. Cooking with Sweet Phil. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a cooking channel. I really had a scheme one time. I was thinking about doing some kind of cooking thing, actually. To where there's like limited video possibilities. Obviously, I'm not some professional chef, so I couldn't do something like that. But I was thinking about doing a channel where it would be like, I wasn't really sure. I didn't set it up and do it or anything. I didn't film any videos, but I wasn't sure. Maybe do like I don't know about challenges, but like weird combinations and like see how if they were actually, or try combinations of stuff from like that people in different regions would do. And just kind of make it like a variety type of non-professional cooking channel type of thing. But obviously you can tell I didn't do that. Oh, okay. What rare items do you typically pick up and check? Oh, so items that are of the rare variety, so gold. I mean, obviously rings and amulets, boots, druid pelts, assassin claws, anything else. Anything else. I mean, that's pretty much it, I guess. Probably something I'm forgetting, but... Ooh. See, Gecko found Andy's Visage helm. Well, Andaro's Visage is like kind of one of the go-tos for like a mercenary helmet. It's obviously going to be a barb helm, or a helm for melee characters. So it's usually a go-to for like the Act 2 mercenary, but don't even bother with weapons. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't know. Rare weapons, it's so uncommon for them to be worth anything. I do identify weapons, I guess, too, but I've literally never found a good rare weapon in my entire life. I mean, that can't even have the right skills. I shouldn't even identify that one, but sometimes it's faster just to ID stuff and not think about, take the time to think about whether it's going to roll good or not. The ogre items too. Good call on that one. Good call on that one. Oh, circlets, Saffron. Oh yeah, I forgot about circlets and diadems and things like that. Yeah. Forgot about that one. Yeah, it's hard to remember in whatever, but why the ogre items? Ooh. It's pretty much just a channel joke, Irish. Pretty much just a channel joke. So then, if I found some sick ogre item, hard to even say the right way anymore. I've been saying it wrong on purpose so long, but yeah, kind of just a channel joke. If you equip the helm, you lose the cure. Yeah, you got to kind of decide on which one you want, I guess. If you're on a necromancer, you're probably... Wait, let me double check here. Did you say you were rocking a necromancer? Oh, I guess you didn't. You just mentioned Trangs. It depends what character you're rocking if you would want to use Cure or Andral's Visage. I would say like 75% of the time I use, yeah, whatever. Good. I use Andral's Visage probably. Are you liking Frost Nova? It's cool. It's cool. It's just another one of those off-meta builds. You know, it's not one of the best builds in the game, but you can still rock it out for certain areas doing certain things. Gotcha, Arish. Gotcha. So you basically check the same stuff I mentioned. Makes sense. I don't remember how good. I might even have a 3 volcano one already that I just can't. If I could find, I might even have. Actually, I think I have a 3 volcano with 1 to grizzly, which I might have. I'll just double check real quick and probably throw it out later. But ribeye hit 90. Woo, yeah. There you go. Getting there. You getting there? Frost Nova is cool, says CJ. Yeah, it's cool. Wait a second. Is that a joke about the temperature? I ignored your well done steak comment. No, I must have missed it, Kermit. My bad. Statistically, I don't ignore anybody's comments, but just statistically, the more comments you put in, the better odds are that I will miss one of them. So I think it just checks out that way that I miss some of your comments because you are a super regular commenter, which is not a bad thing. But no, I didn't see it. I look up, I don't even see it on the screen no more. It must have been a minute ago, a few minutes ago. Who doesn't like a good, a nicely well done steak though? Wait a second. You guys aren't those bloody steak eaters, are you? Let the rage begin. Let it begin. The interaction on the stream is about to be crazy. Nothing gets the stream chat rocking like saying that if you cook a steak to medium rare, it's bloody and it's raw. It gets the stream. I just seen the runic talent at the last second there, but nothing gets the stream rocking like that. He eats his steaks well done. I don't eat them well done on purpose. Sometimes I overcook them on the grill on accident. The thing is I don't like medium rare though. And because I'm not an expert griller, and I don't eat steaks very often, I quite often don't cook them correctly. So, I think the exact statement was, I'd rather have a well-done steak than a completely rare steak. I think that's the way that went. Or you could be just joking around, talking about something else. World Champion Sword. Whatever. I'm gonna identify every rare weapon from now on. Psych! Someone mentioned steak? Yeah, G-Stacks. We're all talking about how G-Stacks likes his steaks well done. Nothing more offensive you can say to a man than accusing him of eating well done steaks. That's about the most offensive you can get in this world. That's horrible. How could you even talk about it? I don't even know. We probably shouldn't even say it. We should probably just call it the W word. Well done. It's like a he who shall not be named. The steak cookness that shall not be named. One socket. Are there any good one-socketed rune words that you guys know of? Oh, I didn't see the Grand Charm. Just leaving it. Ooh, yeah, no, I didn't want that one. I could tell it wasn't any good. And I just left it. Yeah, I could tell. You could tell when you look at it. There's a little like glare on the one side, and if that glare's there, that means it's not a skiller. So. And I just want to specify, if you didn't know, I just made that up, and that's completely not true. Just in case anyone thought I was saying something for real there. Saber. Oh! What is this item? I don't remember what this is called. Oh, why is everything dropping ethereal today? Man, maybe ethereal grail is possible. Gurk's Sanctuary video. How long ago is that? On Cray Show, is that a PD2 video I did from a super long time ago? I don't remember which one you're talking about there. A D2R Gurk's Sanctuary video. That honestly does not ring a bell there, Cray Show. My apologies. I don't ever remember doing a video about Gurk's Sanctuary for D2R. Phil says if you chat too much, he's gonna ignore you. No. That's not what I'm saying. Not what I'm saying. I'm just saying statistically. The more comments you put in, just odds of the law of averages. If I miss 1% of all the comments, if you put in 100 comments, I'm guaranteed to miss one at least. But if you only put in 3 comments total, then I might not miss any of your comments. See what I'm saying? Law of averages I was talking about. Yeah, Jordan, there you go with that Grand Charm earlier. The angle that it hits the floor and it kind of bounces like that, then you can tell it's bad, that Grand Charm. Now, just one of those ones I was probably reading chat, and thanks a lot, chat. I missed it because of you guys. Ghost Spear, meh. Light radius. It's got. Oh, thought it was gonna be ethereal for sure. Sacred Rondash of 21 rests. Not great. Medium rare chicken nuggies? No way, bruh. There's one thing I can tell you guys for sure. Chicken nuggies cooked all the way through. Blue rare chicken is not great. G-Stacks, call me a well-done steak eater. I'm doxing everybody. Ooh, won't do it again. It was a joke. Oh, grindy, yeah. Full tomb gives you better drops than the cow level. Hashtag facts. Nightmare Cows drop Andy / Tal Rosh's helm. You can probably find Tal's helm in Nightmare Cows. Andy's probably not. Any more Philcasts on the way? I don't know. I was thinking about it maybe, but it was so much work for the number of views that you'd get on it. I just kind of decided it wasn't worth it anymore. Like the number of views I would get on one of the Philcasts, one of my podcasts, like just a generic random Monday or Wednesday or Friday live stream gets more views than the Philcasts were getting. So I was just like, why, you know, why spend the time, right? So Soul Rune. Never say never, but I'm not really pushing for it right now. Ooh, that kind of doesn't make sense. Is it crazy that you've done a bunch of hours, still haven't done Ubers or anything on single player? No, not really at all. I mean, if you don't want to, I mean, as for, let's see, where'd it go? Never did Ubers or declone. Yeah, for declone, you got to get that SOJ anyways. It makes it tough. Not really that crazy. I would say you probably want to get around to it eventually here, but at least get one Annie and maybe hopefully get lucky and get at least one torch, so at least you get the res and the whatchamacallit for every character. I would at least try to get one of each, like run Nightmare Andy to get an SOJ, to get an Annie, and then at least do one torch run to get one torch. What? Saffron City heard the last monster in the Swampy Pit, when you kill it, is a 50% drop chance for Tyro's Might? That's crazy. Crazy. G-Sex is definitely don't mess with raw chicken. Almost died when I was a kid from eating undercooked chicken. No joke. Yeah, chicken, there's a documentary on Netflix that's got some crazy stuff about chicken. Obviously, you know that they're coming from a particular angle, so they're gonna have all the worst stuff, but just some of the way the laws are, because like we'll say beef, like ground beef and stuff, like ground beef is like some of the safest meat to eat nowadays, because those like there was that whole E. coli outbreak in like the 80s or 90s, and it killed some kids, you know, from fast food restaurant ground beef or whatever. So now ground beef is like super safe and it's super regulated, but like chicken, they're not required for the chicken that they sell in stores to not be infected with E. coli. Like it's not like a requirement. Like they can send chicken and sell it that they know is infected with E. coli, because they actually argued in court and won a couple of different times that that the reason they don't have to make sure that the chicken doesn't have E. coli is because the woman should know how to cook chicken properly. That's what they argued in court and won. It's true story. That was their literal argument. If you cook it to the proper temperature, and they said wives should know how to cook chicken for their families properly. This, of course, was like in the 80s when this happened, or the 90s maybe. I don't remember what year exactly, but Saffron says U.S. problems. It could be a U.S. only problem. I do want to specify that. I'm talking United States, yeah. I just couldn't believe that was the literal argument that they made and won. I do want to stress that they won in that case. No way that'd fly in the EU. Oh, no. Yeah, the United States is much more anti-regulation than really anywhere else in the world, so. I'm not gonna stress one way or the other, but it definitely has, in certain instances, positives, and in other instances, negatives. I'm not gonna weigh in at the moment on which one this one is or other ones are, so don't get too upset, people. But yeah. But so should men, says Kermit. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, people should cook their chicken right, I guess. But it was just funny that that was the argument. The argument was, them women in the kitchen should know how to cook, essentially, in court. Undead Arrow says everyone was Sue crazy in the 90s. I do kind of remember, like, the whole hot coffee thing. The McDonald's hot coffee. Like, hey, your coffee burned me. It's too hot. Give me $5 million. Or whatever it was. $100 million. That was one of the crazier ones, but... Trustworthy fellas says cook that ground beef through anyways. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I would just... that's to each their own, I suppose. Burgers I usually do, but burgers I usually do. Oh, I didn't see up here Kermit mentioned that hot coffee thing that I talked about too, yeah. Wait, what is this again? Is that a throw? It is a throw weapon. I couldn't remember what it was. Ooh, Tuna Masteries. All right, where are we at here? Kermit seems to know some more details about the coffee thing, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to wade too far into those things because I feel like that's one of those things that certain people, half people are going to get super mad about, and half people are going to be like, rabble, rabble, and I'll be like, okay. Frost Nova faster than Blizzard. Depends. Depends where you're at, what players count you're on, what you're trying to find. Blizzard is definitely more overall damage. That's for sure. Immune to cold. Rip. You're not supposed to be immune to cold. Do you think your coffee black? I'm assuming that's supposed to be do you like? Yeah, I just drink black coffee, personally. I don't really like, I don't eat things usually that are super sweet or anything. I did just have that cinnamon roll, but that was about my max tolerance for things that are sweet, so I don't put sugar in it. And I don't, black coffee is just the way to go in my opinion. And I'm kind of an expert on my opinion. Let's see, Dr. Coke saying you kill off all the nutrients when you overcook meat. I mean, okay. Not really sure what to say about that. Parmesan top tier pastry cinnamon roll. Yeah, I don't know if you just hopped in too. It was my wife's been getting into sourdough stuff. It was a homemade, like from scratch, sourdough cinnamon roll. Good old Bar Tux back in the day would have been got goated. You know what I need to do though? Ooh. Drink some more water. Gotta stay hydrated, fellas. Thinking about maybe hitting the gym later. Not sure. Yeah, Bob. I don't know. That's why I kind of stopped reading. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Fort Rude. Gold fine, no good. Let's see. Talking about meat cooking here. Very intense meat cooking conversation going on. Kermit says he thinks more like, yeah, if you like burn it, but just cooking all the way through, probably fine. Kind of what I was thinking, but sometimes, usually I'm just fine with just randomly speculating, but sometimes if I don't know for sure, I just don't say anything. But yeah, I've heard obviously that if you like char stuff a bunch, it's not great for you. But speaking of the gym, I got to hit it right now. Sunil, get after it. Ooh. Thinking about going to the gym. Actually, what temp is it supposed to get up to today? Maybe I'll get crazy here a second, and maybe I'll go running outside today. Like once a month I go running just to see how it'll go. It is supposed to get up to 52 today. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Your partner was into baking to be GG. Yeah, double-edged sword though, right? Try not to get all fat, but then you got all this bread everywhere. Banana bread. Made strawberry bread the other day, which I didn't know was a thing. Homemade cinnamon rolls. What are you trying to do to me? This like a Hansel and Gretel type situation, or oh, I-O, fake low rune got me good. Robert, who doesn't like medium rare chicken? Yeah, that's that way it's nice and tender and juicy, right? Don't want to overcook your chicken, but we're joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. Dude, this song is so wicked too. Every time it comes on, I gotta mention it. How wicked this song is right here. It reminds me so much of like Final Fantasy VII, like battle song that would pop up during certain bosses. Any of your messages, Rosie? I seen a few of them. Seen a few of them earlier. Karma said was just about to say this music got you psyched. Pretty reasonable. I gotta get in the playlist. I forgot to update the playlist in the description. I got the wrong guy down there, but yeah, Saffron. I had heard that too. Yeah, that cooking. When we learn to cook food, cook meat, you get so much more nutrition out of it. Our brains could grow a bit bigger, but yeah. Evolutionary argument there. Music awesome, said Rosie. Yeah. Ooh. N and M Creations, by the way. Unfortunately, I mean, why? I should have done this earlier. Let me change the link in the description real quick here. I don't want to have the guy not credited. Let's go like this. I want to have the right guy at the bottom of the description anyways. There we are. I think that should work. N&M Creations. There's the chats. There we go. Pop it back up again. What do you do for a living? You're looking at it. You're looking at it, Serpent. Without credit, it's plagiarism. I mean, it's not the hugest deal, but yes, you do want to, and I usually always do. I mean, if one day I stream and I forgot to put the guys in there, every single stream and every single YouTube video has a link to this guy. So I mean, I feel like he could forgive me if I forgot one day to link to his thing. I mean, I don't know the technicalities of the legalese, but I mean, you know, accidents happen. The way this guy has his videos posted, I don't think you even actually technically have to give him credit because they're Creative Commons. It's Creative Commons music. So, but I don't really know. Either way, I'm going to. So. Jealous it's your job. Yeah, it's got its pros and cons, but I'm not going to complain. Wicked said he's using the wife's laptop to play this weekend. New computer is not done yet. Laptop will suffice. Hopefully you got good luck on the computer getting done lickety split, I suppose. All right. Ancient tunnels, here I come. Oh. Little tip for me to you, everybody. Never skip a rare Ogre Maw. I should put up a bounty for an item online or something. Like a super high enhanced defense Ogre Maw. Did I say enhanced defense? I might have. Enhanced damage, you guys know what I mean. Drank here. Undead Arrow said had to do a complete reset on my PC this morning. By reset, do you mean like complete wipe, like reinstall Windows type of thing? That's rough. Oh wait, did I? You know what? I don't think I reset my computer before I went live. Oh no, I just turned my computer on. Never mind. Because yeah, I've been having problems to where like if I don't reset my computer just before I stream, I think my streaming software has been giving me problems, and like I haven't been able to get the chance to look at it and figure it out or whatever. But yeah, you had to completely full wipe and restart your computer, like reset everything. That's rough. I'm so terrified to have to do that. So terrified. I mean, it might have even been like long enough here, because this Windows install, I mean, not that it's like insane, but see, probably four or 5 years ago now, when I initially built this computer. I'm not sure. I did notice, and I talked about it the other day, I did notice that after I got this new power supply, one thing at least, I used to be having problems with I have an old, just like standard hard drive I use for storage, and I thought it was breaking, like it went bad, but I think it was just like not getting enough power, to be perfectly honest, to run. And ever since I got this new power supply, the hard drive's just been fine. Like, it hasn't been making the sounds it was making when it would try to like read from it and stuff. So small victory there anyways. Not that really most people probably don't have hard drive issues in 2024 here, but you know, I got one because it was super cheap, so several years ago. Undead Arrow said he's watching Twitch, went to the other room, came back, and it was black screened. Then it was all, what do you say, blue screened when you reset it. Boy, yeah, it'd be rough. Another thing that kind of, I don't know about scares me. You know what? Maybe I'll see after I got this power supply. I used to every once in a while, like once every third month, I would get a blue screen on my computer, just like right in the middle of like editing a video or like. Just sometimes just doing absolutely nothing important, just surfing the web or something. And it hasn't happened since I got this new power supply. We'll see if maybe even if it doesn't solve this one particular issue, maybe it solves some of these other little issues like that. Yeah, computers just can be tough. Can be tough. Didn't have anything that wasn't backed up anyway, so it's just about a 2-hour process. Yeah, I wonder because I do have multiple drives. Like, I wonder if I could just to be honest, I'm not 100% sure anymore. I think maybe my video editing software is on my main drive and Windows, and that might be it. Maybe Diablo 2 Resurrected is on that main drive as well. And that's like about it. So I mean, I could always reinstall D2R. This is just a generic install. There's not like mods on it or anything, so it's not too hard to uninstall D2R and reinstall it or anything like that. You got no disk? You don't even have a drive on your computer? It's all cloud? So your Windows install is you installed it in the cloud? I'm confused. How do you have no drive? You don't have a SSD or anything? Of any kind? That's odd. I've never heard of such a thing before in my life. I've never heard of that. Huh. Weird, weird, weird. Learn something new every day, huh? One day. One day I'll get my dream item. Oh, man. Good melee circlet for the paladin? Good Zealer circlet? Unfortunate. Poggers for a Spiriton? Yeah, I mean, that's, I'm not confused, right? That's not worth anything, right? Unfortunate. pretty much, I think for most builds, let's see. Amazon, you can get away with the run walk on it if you get that, but you pretty much have to get FCR, I think. Nice stats though, yeah. That's what pains me the most. It's like, well, they're cool stats. I mean, it's got the res, you got the skills. Kind of neat. It has dual leech, but Zealer, Smiter, Circlet. I mean, I couldn't feel. I don't know. What do you guys think? Charcy? I can always throw it out later. Put it in the chat. We're taking a vote on that Circlet. Is that's just Charcy, or is it like any use there? A burr for CB? What do you mean? What's a CB stand for? Crushing blow? No, it can't be crushing blow for CB. Can't think of what that's for. It's like nice stuff, yeah, for a melee character, but I can't think of what you'd use it for. I don't really know anything. Circlets are definitely a blind spot for me, like that. Oh, a burr. Oh, you're talking about putting a burr in the helm for crushing a blow. I'm not sure if it does or not. I would never do that because burrs are worth so much. But oh yeah, yeah. I know in regular armor it gives you damage reduction for sure. A burr does, like in an Enigma. Low for deadly strike. Level requirement 67, so it's high too. Oh well, I'll just toss it because I can't think of any time I'd use it, so. I would never ever use that on anything on offline single player, and even if it was worth trading for something, some build that I can't think of, and can't really trade it on single player. Not a huge trade market on offline. Nope. 10 res, bro. Come on. No tier on mic yet. Good, nice. Not yet. Saffron says hard to beat G-Face, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, let's go Stony Tombs this time. Come on. Still got to get that one godly drop today. We got some really good stuff. Some good stuff. I was gonna say, you've got to be immune to cold if you're taking 6 years here. All garbage. All garbage. Oh, Cody H coming in with a Slayer ship. Thank you so much, my man. Supporting the channel. The YouTube Slayer ship. What a beast. What a beast. $130 already. Wowsies. Time flies when you're having fun, fellas. Wrong move. Come back. Oh, there they are. There's my 220s, bait. There's my 220s. Oh, I figure if I just say it enough times, eventually they will be. 220s with magic find, lightning res. Oh, winged helm. Wait a second. Wasn't I just talking about this earlier? Winged helm. Belk, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And it rolls with one socket. I always get, like I said, I always get that mixed up with the Night Wings and the other one it can be. I always get it mixed up, but rough roll, unfortunately. Well, not that unfortunate. It's not that great. Back in the day, I would have, one of those ones back in the day would have been cool, but now it's a little bit suboptimal. That man after kill would so helpful with the job is on. Yeah, Stony Tombs. Sure, sure, sure. Whoopsie. Justin Kroll, yo! Welcome in. We're having a wonderful day. How many uniques are in the game? I actually don't have that knowledge in my brain. A lot of curse shields off of here all of a sudden. I need to get get a sick whatchamacallit off of there. Herald of Zacharium. Oh, I got rid of that. I could look it up, but yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it's in the 300s. I feel like it's 300 something. But I don't know why I have that. I don't know why I have that in my head. $386 that you can find. What I just looked up, it said there was over 400, but some of them 17 wait. Yeah, 17 of them are different things, contains unique items that are not enabled in the game. 386 uniques. But that being said, there's okay, so it's listed as each type of facet is listed as its own unique. So they went by how things were written in the code, I guess, for whatever I was looking up there. Oh, unidentified SOJ. Let's go. I did want to find another SOJ, so I'm glad this one right here. Boom. Oh. That's too bad. Next one. someone ranked all 386 or whatever in a vid not super accurate. I mean, it's all opinion. I mean, if you rank that many uniques, I mean, gosh, how could you even keep it all straight? Saffron said his Grail tracker says 545. And that includes set items and runes. Okay. Well, yeah, that'd be a little bit different, I suppose. Obviously, I was just talking strictly the uniques. If every individual set piece, yeah, that'd push it up quite a bit higher. Yeah, I don't think what Saffron said there, I don't think that included rune words. I think it just included the runes specifically. Could be wrong though. Where you at? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, to be honest, for like for a Holy Grail though, like you might as well just make the list like you could just have 10 items there and it could be like, how fast can you find these 10 items? And those 10 items would be like Astrians, Tyrael's Might, D-Web, you know, like you could just as assume and very easily assume that you're not going to find, you know, you're always going to be left with those few items as your last item for somebody, whether you get lucky and find a Tyrael's Might before you find Mang Songs or something, or before you find the D-Web, or before you find whatever. Like, the other ones are trivial, to be perfectly honest. It's all about just those super rare ones. Monarch. Just for S's and G's, I don't need a 4 socket, but that's what a lot of times when people ask me like how I find it Monarch, so like at the beginning of ladder. Just always, I never like try to find them. I just weapons racks, armor racks, I mean, and killing monsters. One falls eventually. A lot of times, probably, I bet you a third of the time I probably get one off a rack. I did not OG April Fool's thing. Yeah, I'm not too big on April Fool's thing. Also, I don't social media a ton, so I know I'm pretty much in the minority there, but oh, speaking of things that have no idea what I was just, or nothing to do with what we were just talking about, I had to check my GeoGuessr. I think I wasn't sure they got this new ranking system in GeoGuessr, which I mean like 10 people understand what I'm talking about here, but I gotta see where I got placed, because I think if you place within a certain, like the top 5 in your current category, they move you up a category. So I might have got boosted up a little bit. Feels too serious for April Fools? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I guess I just don't think people are funny. I guess. I don't know. And it's one of those things like, if everybody does it, then it's not cool, right? They added a new country. The last 2 weeks they've added 2 new countries. But one of the countries is like this super small island country off of Africa. And they dropped, what was it, Kyrgyzstan? Or Kazakhstan? I think they put Kazakhstan in there. Let me see where my new GeoGuessr ranking is here. I'm promoted! Dun, 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 dun. So I finished 4th in my category. Start week. Gold Division 2, or is it? How's this ranked? I'm not sure. Just started today, though. Let's go. Ooh. It's all off-centered and stuff because I don't have it set up right, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. GeoGuessr. Smokes, why is it so cold in my house? Tierra. Oh! So we're going to want it. It can roll up to 70, but we want to get the perfect amount on it. Come on. You can do it. 59. Oh, man. Why couldn't it have 10 more res? Just 10. Then it could be perfect. Could have been perfect, fellas. Some small uses for this anyways. Not God tier. There are some small uses for that. All the res that cannot be frozen. Firing exploding arrow, 50% chance to pierce. Koku Shikaku. Let's go. Out of the chest too. That's what, the second best in slot for that bow, Sorc. Oh, that's why. That will happen. Ribeye just found a High Lords. Congrats. Nice. Crap. Some of those emotes you get from somebody's channel. Out of control. Not a bad analogy there, Jordan. Yeah. Finding a Templar's Might equivalent to April Fool's joke. Yeah, they're about as cool as each other. Yeah, they're about the same. You know what, just for S's and G's. Actually, hold on a second. Black Marsh. What's in Black Marsh? These guys all immune to cold? Oh, we could be running the Terror Zone out here. Guys, we could have been doing this the whole time. Those guys are immune to cold. Little empty. Materials might incoming in. That doesn't include the tower, right? The towers are completely separate. Wonder what the hole looks like. Wait a second. That sounds wrong. Glacial Spike, April Fool's joke. Yeah, it's everyone thinks I'm playing Glacial Spike. They hop in, and I'm not. Got you good. No, I just changed my mind on the what I wanted to play, and I didn't feel like changing the title. It'll be all right. Wait, where's the hole at? I just didn't see it. It's up here? Over here? Gotta be in this area. Rude. Just blind? Right? Oh. Saffron, don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Of course. Yeah, they're not immune to physical. Guys, don't do it. Cut it out. You gotta be more mature than that. You people. Goated Terror Zone right here, fellas. Out here just wrecking the misshapen. if you don't get out to the hole and just start blasting, you aren't living life right. Don't think they can do that, Jordan. Just messing around, Rosie. Just messing around. Need to make a Jedi Kermit? Let's hit this a few times. Why not? Why not? Maybe we'll go just... Well... I think all the experience we're getting, right? Wow, there's no monsters. Come on. There they're hiding. There they're hiding. Boy, imagine if I completed the... I just noticed I didn't have my item reveal thing on, so... Imagine if I completed my Holy Grail in the hole. Just imagine. Why are there so many of these immune to cold guys down here? Awfully rude. Oh! Of course, the 1 trillionth Sunder Charm that's no good. Huh. 1 trillionth. Just Tyrell's Might left. Yeah. Yep. What Kermit said there. You need to resize and resubmit some of yours, Kermit says. Okay. I think we're getting it here. Now I want to do this. I was just going to run Stony Tombs and Ancient Tunnels, but when you have a God tier terror zone like this, I think we're just going to do it. For a minute anyways, till I get like, yeah, this is ridiculous. Shoot. 45 life skiller. I think I got a few of these at the moment, but we'll... Oh wait, no, I'm not even doing this offline. I forgot. I don't even reroll Grand Triumphs anymore offline. Takes too much time picking up every single flawless gem and then cubing them all up. Too long. Oh boy, gross. Rough map. Real rough map. Pits for poor people. Yeah. That's like the pits, but worse. In every way. Pretty much. But it is terrorized, so means something. Oh, well, bunch of champions all packed up together over here. Nothing over there. And to the hole. How do you keep grinding when you get bad luck? I don't know. Just keep doing it. That's going to be a different like answer for every single person. So if you don't like doing it, yeah, you just kind of stop doing it, right? Undead said he's down to Tyraels and D-Web. And Fathom. So just 3, huh? Just 3. Fathom, you say? I don't remember where that fell on the list. I thought that one wasn't like super rare. Maybe getting a little unlucky. Definitely one that I usually always end up finding, but yeah, I know how that RNG goes. Best of luck on that. I'm sure you'll get the D-Web and the Fathom before the Tyraels. Nova Sorc single player Arcane Sanctuary P3 for me. It dropped to Sarun. Luck, says Siri. Love the Nova Sorceress. One of my favorite builds for sure. But yeah, congrats. Uh-oh, there's another one of those unidentified SOJs until I identify it. This time, it actually is going to be an SOJ though. Next time. Allegedly. Or allegedly not. Bob said he found 4 Dust Phasm, but only 1 Oculus. That is some weird luck. That is some weird luck right there. Oh. Oh. Ah. Yeah, I don't want to fight those guys anyways. They hit a little bit too hard, huh? Looks like a good ring though. Manald, not that great. Not that great. You find them all the time, kind of, sort of. Lego Master said Chaos is the next Terror Zone online. Ooh, nice. Congrats everyone who is playing online right now, I guess, huh? Get out of there. Would be for a beginner. If you needed, because that was what a Manald I picked up. If you need the mana leech, you could throw it on a playthrough or something for a melee character. Yeah, I've done it before. Maybe with that throw barb, I think maybe I did that. Maybe. Buy Tyrell's Might on ladder and then farm for a week, and if you find it, you're proving me right. Let's see. You always feel like once you have something, you find it more often. I mean, that wouldn't be illegal, I don't think. Because you're not counting the one that you traded for as your Tyrell's Might. I wonder if it worked that way. Wrist sword. Maybe one day I'll try that out. Ghost armor. Oh. What's this again? What's this again? Is it spirit? Shroud. Yeah, yeah. Good old cannot be frozen. Any interesting finds today? So Aqua, I kind of start off the day finding a bunch of ethereal stuff. Nothing like insane, but like Corpse Morn, Ethereal Shell. There was a bunch of other stuff too that was like even lower, but kind of some mid-range stuff that all rolled ethereal is kind of interesting. Oh, not those guys. Not those guys. Good old lying of hands. Not laying of hands, lying of hands. The hands are lying. Alex, the best unique boots intro. I don't remember the intro for that one. If I did it, it was probably pretty funny though. I'd have to check it out again. I feel like that video was from like 2 years ago. Put some dubstep on. Nah, I think we're good with what we got right now. Lego Master said he switched to playing online. His offline crashed, corrupted all of his files. Ooh, man. Rough. Rough, man. The zones with archers melt you too much for P7. If they got the wrong curses, they can get you, but... Yeah, this build I just hit everything on players 1. No big deal. Cheryl Mike's one jaw on ladder. I would think it wouldn't even be worth that. I would think Tyrell's might be worth like an ist, but it's not like used. It is rare though, but it will feel way better if I Cheers Mod on P1. Well, it's not 100%, but like, really, I don't think that the odds of even doing P8 and finding the super rare uniques is going to be... I don't know what the drop odds are for the uniques from the standard monsters when you're in terror zones or whatever, but for the most part, Players 1 is going to be not much different than Players 8. Especially 100% it won't be if you're in non-terrorized zones. because the champions in like the pits are the only monsters that can drop the Tyrell's Might, so. Depends. All depends what you're looking for, Siri. All depends what you're looking for. Stony Field, what's out here? What you're looking for and how good your character is. Oh, it's Tristram. Why did I think... I don't know what I was thinking there. If you're farming non-terrorized zones and you're trying to find rare unique items, jumping up to players 3 is like pointless. If going from player 1 to players 3 like reduces your kill speed almost like at all, it's like not worth it to do pretty much. Trash says making your 3-hour drive home worth go quicker. Good, glad to hear. Heavy crossbow, nailed it. Go up this way. Cool. Stone skin? What? Immune to cold and stone skin? That's gross. Should be illegal. Act 6 and new expansion announced. It's finally happening! Right? That's crazy. Every April 1st they announce that there's a new expansion coming. Then I never see it. What's going on? What's going on? While we're here, they're just chilling. Well, yeah, it's obviously an April Fool's joke there, Roti. Yeah. But show. Like I said, every April 1st they announce that there's a new expansion for D2. You'd think that... So many people ask about adding an Act 6 to Diablo 2 and when they're adding new content and stuff. So much so that they literally make April Fool's jokes about it because so many people want it. And then they don't do it. I don't know. I feel like if you have so many people asking you to make an expansion for D2 or D2R, that you just would do it. Every single year. Hey, Act 6 coming to D2. Haha, just kidding. We're not going to do what hundreds of or what thousands and thousands and thousands of people want and will pay money for. We're not doing it. Like, no good. Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking like how hype it would be if there was something like that. A non-April Fool joke, huh? Did you just look down and check your shoe? I did. I did. And then I remembered I didn't have any on. So I was like, roasted. Sad joke. Yeah, I mean, just a joke, I guess. Just a joke. Got you good. I'm about to roast you guys in a second. I'm gonna do one of those times when I act like I found something super crazy and then it ends up being like a soul rune or something. Everyone comes running back to their phones at work when they're just sitting over there listening to me babble on. Help the day pass a little bit faster, and then I'll yell like, "Oh my god!" And everyone come running back to their phones. And they're like, "Phil, you just almost got me fired. My boss is looking at me while I was running back to my phone." Oh, good old a monarch too. If you're looking for a monarch early on in ladder, not ethereal to this day. Still never found an ethereal Skulders. You'd think I probably found 800 Skulders, never an ethereal one. Oh well, kind of neat, kind of neat. I'll put that on an interesting find list, but not a god tier, we'll call it. Can you have that item? You can just make one up on single player, right? Want Act 4 finished? I mean, I would say if I chose, if those were my options, I would choose the Act 6 over finishing Act 4. I feel like it's already in its place, like, you know, like that's what it is. See any more champ over here? Nope. Got him out. Got him out. Yeah, Jordan, exactly like that email right there. That's exactly what I would do. Everyone come running back to their phones. This is offline single player. Anyone who is asking about that. Important things not in Act 6, but that they won't make D2R slowly die. It's great that you and many other show love to the game and keep it alive. Ooh. Great point, Siri. Oh man, imagine the hype of an Act 6. Imagine the hype. We aren't getting an Act 6? No, I don't think so, Chief Tex. Don't think so. Don't do it. Okay. One of my fears is finding some sick, crazy gloves that were ethereal or something. I mean, G-Stacks, you're I don't want to assume anything here, but you're kidding, right? April 1st post about an Act 6 for the third consecutive year, and they third consecutive year. Trash has just hit 290k on your Wrangler. That's impressive. That's impressive. All right, where are we at here? Whoa, coming around in 4 hours of streaming. For Sweet Phil, that's like an astronomical amount of time. 2 o'clock. Come on. There we go. I knew you could do it. $5,500 hours on the tractor, says Kermit. Impressive. How many miles is that, though? That's all that matters. Just for crazies. It's probably not going to go too solid, but I want to see how it goes. Immune to cold, hard pass. No static. Alright, well. Better than I anticipated. A lot of flashes, though. Your mana is real gone. Oh, never mind. Man, it's real gone. Boy. Hunger rabies. No mileage indicator. Nah, Charcy it then. How much damage from cold ring? Frost Nova? You mean? How much damage from the Frost Nova? Oop, did not work. 1,700. Look at that. Solid number. Yeah, I'm just kind of kidding about the mileage, guys. I wouldn't have thought that at first, but when he said the hours, I instantly was like, oh yeah, because they don't really pay attention to the miles in that manner. Am I right? Yeah, all good. You forgot his Frost Nova. Yeah. How much that blue ringy thingy? How much damage did that do? Yeah, that I actually did know the tractor thing, yeah. Or heavy equipment thing, I guess. Not something that's usually top of mind though, but when he said it, I did know it. I did know it, fellas. Oopsie. All right. Salt helm, you can do it. No. All right, fellas, I think we're gonna call this the final run for today. See if we can get some final run luck. But while we're hoping on this final run luck here, I want to thank y'all for joining me, and thank you for anyone who did get memberships today, re-up anything. So many people, actually. Viv, Kermit, Haniba, B-Dub, a bunch of people supporting the channel, a bunch of different ways here. Gold Magic Find, Black Vegetable, Ribeye, Sunil, and Cody H. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Because like I always say, and it's no lie, I'm not just saying it, literally couldn't keep doing this stuff, making all these videos and streaming multiple days a week without your guys' help. So thank you guys so much for supporting me, supporting the channel, all that good shenanigans. So appreciate you guys hopping out now. We'll have a video coming at you tomorrow at minimum. Maybe I'll work on some stuff today too. We'll have to see. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Peace out, fellas. And as you go, don't forget, keep slaying. Ooh, my man.